up. I'm serving up H. Look at A to the face. Wait. I'm my by Pink Wraith. Look at my diamonds dancing. Serving up H. Chris Hansen. I'ma go shoot up your mansion. I just asking. Stomp a nigga out in these boots. Hold you out on both coops. Order me one ton soup. Why fuck one if I can fuck two? Look at my wrist, Corona. My neck got Ebola. Doing drop bars in the Yoda. Poured up a 7 like Oda. Just left Webster. Fuck that bitch, don't text her. I might sex her. I'm geeked up like Dexter.
These niggas hating, I'm popping. Rock out with the Draco, I'm rocking. I sent a deal and then put up a song and yeah, bitch, I took off like a rocket. I spent 200 on watches. I got the sauce so they watching. I got 2 glasses to get both color beams. Yeah, bitch, you know how I'm rocking. Bitches little pepper, now walking it, bit 50 G's in my pocket. Walk in a circle of hoes, cause bitch, I've been known on the topic. My shooter gon' bust at your melon if I put some G's in his pocket. And fuck all that election and shit, cause my shooter go straight to your noggin. I pop my 9 in this bitch. I party pack on this bitch. And if a nigga try me to, you know you gon' die. I got slime in this bitch. I stay 10 toes, play hoes like Nintendo. I can't hop it, there's no tinted windows.
After that long money, and I don't take no shortcuts. Where the hell we headed? I don't know, but I'm high. I roll another sip of that 5-string Taylor gang, I die. A zip and a double cup, bitch, I'm pulling up. Introduce you to the fast life, but I'm slow as fuck. Bad bitch, she take a sip. After that, she open up. Living like a rock star. I never been sober, bruh. I'm smoking, I'm rolling, I'm smoking, I'm rolling, I'm smoking, I'm rolling, I'm smoking.
Jake. My green screen is bugging out right now. Oh, I never finished this last night or yesterday. Oh, my neck's fucked up. Comfy UI, baby. I might just switch and play some Overwatch real quick. I don't know what's going on. I gotta do some other shit later today, so I was gonna play some games, but games suck, so I don't want to do that anymore. Let's see if this works. Dude, I have no idea what the hell was going on yesterday. I never figured that out. We have to install flash attention. Okay. If we... Oh, it worked! What? Fuck you, dude. Alright, let's install flash attention. What the fuck, dude? Yo, what's up, Foxop? How you doing, baby boy? What's going on? Shit. Alright, let's try this. Flash attention. I can't believe that worked first try. Coding on open completion based on feedback. Get pip install git plus place. We're gonna try this one more time. Did I need to restart my computer? And I did. But why would I have needed to do that? Using LLMs, of course. Coding on open completion based on feedback. I don't know what that means. Is this gonna fucking work?
Wait, go back and rewind it just a little bit.
Yeah, I noticed Borscht seems to be doing something similar to you guys. I'm gonna have to have a little conversation with everybody. Because like whatever. I'm not I don't want to be rude, but everybody's like posting their projects and like I like that. But like nobody's looking at Hugging Face. Cause like a lot of the stuff that people are posting, like Borscht does this kind of often where he'll like post some shit and it's like, dude, this is exactly, I have, like we all have this already. But I'm trying to figure out like, I don't know. I got DevCloud access recently and that is very useful. So I need to come up with like a real business idea now because I have very cheap compute. Like incredibly, like I would say probably some of the cheapest compute I've found. Oh my jewelry, brother. So we never figured this out. Let's see. This did work at one point. Why? New update. CK Tile. Howie branch Navi support. Is that what I did? And is that the reason why it worked? Probably. Fucking probably. But it didn't say at Navi support, bitch. Git. Pip install. Pip install git plus http plus at Howie J baby. This is probably gonna work. Have you hugged a face yet? Not yet. Not yet. Some major, they've been doing some really big shit. Ollama's doing some really big things. There's been some really big developments in llama.cpp as far as the PFT and then the what is it called? The merge adapter stuff. You know, merging adapters and then having LoRa adapters separate from the actual model and then being able to load them. The entire model library, and I don't think this has been announced yet. I don't know if everybody's onto this page yet. I don't know how they're gonna switch it over because I don't know if it works the same way as it does. I don't know how they're gonna do the naming, like how they're gonna Dewey Decimal System this shit. But what's gonna happen is we're going to have merged models. Models have essentially become modularized. Not entirely. You have to work with the same base model, but the adapters now work with Gagoof. And so this will be implemented in Go and all of the other applications soon. I don't know when, but that's like this is a game changer. Like everything just changed. Again. And this just happened like last month actually. I think this happened a couple weeks ago. But like this isn't implemented in any of the technology yet. Like I think it's just in llama.cpp. But in theory, you'll have to not redesign the Gagoof library system, but re-index the information for compatibility. That worked. Alright, and we're going to do Pip Freeze now, because maybe that was the reason. Pip Freeze! Oh! What the Freddy needs is a goddamn gat hoe! That's what it was. This is what I did last time, huh? And I just didn't realize. Alright, well, we fixed that. Goddamn gat hoe! Who is this? This is Freddy Dread. Freddy Dread is really good. I fuck hard with Freddy Dread, man. In fact, let's go follow this motherfucker on X right now. Mikus! Mikus, you're my secret weapon, dude. I'm going to quota your, like, anybody I know that interacts with Mikus, you get a quota, and then if you interact too much, I'm gonna get my little cane out, and I'm gonna whack! You don't get to talk to Mikus. You talk too much to him. Stop it! Now you have to pay. We're putting a paid API in Mikus. All right. What the fuck was I looking up? Oh yeah, Freddy Dread. Let's go. Hell yeah, dude. Is that my boy? Cool. All right, that's my boy. Okay, I dip. I need to get some certificate or something. You are the certificate. Be the certificate. There is no certificate. You have to look at the certificate and realize the certificate doesn't exist, and it's never existed, and it never will exist. There's no such thing as certificates. This one has to get turned up. It's too low. It's mixed really low, but it's got the best bass. All right. I'm gonna do some kind of creepy shit today, but it is what it is. I think. I kind of want to get permission, but I'm not gonna get it, so I'm just gonna do it. And it doesn't really matter. But I don't really feel comfortable using another streamer's content to like make content. But I need something. I need a muse, and I got one. So I think we're gonna try that. We're gonna try this today. Let's just try to get one video out. This is gonna take about 40 minutes. We're gonna do some coding in the meanwhile. Hopefully. I pointed out the bug that I came across yesterday to the Twitty dev, and he basically said, I don't know what the fuck that is. And I was like, dude, you probably are not gonna know what the fuck this is. I don't know what the fuck, I don't even know how the fuck this happened. I have no idea how the fuck I came across this. Also, could be on my end. And he was like, I don't know. And I was like, I don't know. We were like, we don't know. Let's get this bitch to dance. If this works, what I really want to do, though, is, and I've been wanting to do this for a while. Let's see if we can get it. Where did I put it? I linked it in here, didn't I? So, Comfy UI background edit. So this will actually take out backgrounds.
Why are you leaving though?
And you can apply it to video now. So I want to get my girl. We're gonna see if we can get one of her fucking dancing videos. I'm gonna wipe out the background, see if we can make a Discord emoji. And then I'm selling this shit. And then I'm selling the whole fucking workflow. Actually, that's a really good idea. That actually does make sense. Make your own Discord emojis. They just workflow the entire thing. Maybe I'll do that. Sell this motherfucker. But we have a couple. I was talking with Mikas today about a couple of ideas. I think, Mikas, you might be one of the first that was like down to do it the right way. The right way. I'm excited, pumped up. Let's look at our thing. Beautiful Asian woman blowing bubble gum and holding a toy rifle. I want to say toy water gun, but it's really, I'm just going to try to describe what it is without trying to fucking throw it off. Offload device, BF16 6.9 on the CFG. I think we're going to be good with that. This is not going to work, but we're going to do it anyway the way it is. And then we have to turn down the music a bit. God bless. 40 minutes, this should pop. I gotta put on streamer mode. I will look at what you texted right here. Or whoever texted me about whatever. Oh, it's Fellow. Oh, it is a Fellow! AOA just gave... Oh, I'm on VC right now? Okay, I'll hop in. Alright, Here, let me do this real quick. Hello?
What's good, Punk?
What is good, dude?
I'm like in one of those conference rooms right now.
We're taking over. Take over the conference room. Say, we're locking it down. I'm the CEO.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna play a game. It's called I'm the CEO now. I'm your boss, and you work for me.
What you cooking up?
Okay, so... I actually didn't necessarily want to do that part on stream. I haven't been streaming that stuff. So this is actually something, like, it's not proprietary. What I figured out how to do, and this is something that I don't think is, it's not like a secret, but I figured out how to do hosting of Gagoofs properly. So, like, I understand how to, like, run the whole back end, and my main problem at the moment is how do I interact with the Ollama authentication process? And I can't
just don't use Ollama. Use Ollama CPP.
Well, no,
no.
Well, yes. So okay, so there's like I got like 3 things going on. I have this other. But the first thing I really got involved with that I wanted to use as my resume or for my resume was this thing called Ollamify. That's still in the works. But the problem that I had was that it's dependent on the Ollama API. And the authentication mechanism for Ollama is tied to the SSH key, which means that you have to run multiple clients in order to pass the SSH credentials. I think that may have changed, and or I may have figured out a hack to kind of circumvent that. However, what I really would have liked to do is just make it so I can make the request without actually using the Go client itself. So if I can actually replicate whatever the Go client is doing with their authentication request within like something like Python, preferably, and then say, hey, Hugging Face, by the way, this you could just put in the Hugging Face client. If I could do something like that with Python, then I would be able to, like, one, make it so you can interact with the Ollama library, but then also take those same models and or same model mechanism and then privatize it, which I have actually done already. I've literally done this.
I can cook up a simple.
I have a lot. I have it set up. I have everything set up. The problem I'm having is that there's multiple different forms of authentication that are standard, and the way that Ollama works, as far as I understand, they've actually created their own authentication mechanism, which is actually somewhat impressive. And I think the reason that they did that is, one, for security, and two, because if you want to use Ollama to do what they do for authentication, you have to write custom software that only they have. However, I've actually kind of done this already. To some degree.
Nice.
To some degree. To some degree. But I would really like your feedback on some stuff. And my main thing is that I'm hitting a 401 request that's requiring a retry, but the scope that I'm sending in for the request is not registering correctly. So whatever I'm setting with the authentication headers it's not passing. But I have the token, I have the nonce, I have the signature, I have all the stuff set up. I have 1,000 lines of Python code I wrote that replicate all of the push-pull mechanisms for Ollama without the Ollama API. I did this.
Oh, yeah.
I taught myself Python 3 days ago. No, but yeah, so I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm like learning a lot with that. Now,
Yeah.
the reason why that's interesting is because what I can do is take that and apply it to my Ollamify application. The Ollamify application, like I said, you have to run multiple clients to do the push-pull mechanism. Ollamify, all it does was taking models from the Hugging Face platform and push them to the Ollama library. Now, in reality, you don't need this anymore because you can actually just download and run models directly from Hugging Face into whatever the GGoof format that you want is directly into the Ollama library from the Ollama client. Or not the Ollama library, but you can download it on your computer from the Hugging Face repository directly on your machine. So you don't need this anymore. This has actually kind of been like, it's unnecessary unless you want to do what I'm doing, which is privatize the models. And honestly, I'm not doing it because I want to make a big business, and really it is kind of stupid. However, Water Pistol is a brand. It's a whole thing that I have building at this point, and so I want to actually do something with that. So if I might tie some type of subscription mechanism to my stream, YouTube, etc., all this other stuff, whatever, or make it even a group thing or whatever, and then have it tied to me hosting certain models. Most of the models I'm probably going to be hosting are the sex models that are obliterated. I don't care for this shit, but most people will. And they're not going to know how to do all this shit because they're stupid idiots on the internet trying to fuck around, talk to sex chatbots. So they don't know better. So these are like, that's actually like kind of like the primary like target. But whatever, I haven't done that yet, and honestly, like, it's not really that big of a thing, and right now it's not even that interesting because you can really just do this directly from Hugging Face. So it's like, if you just read a little bit, you can do it, but if you don't read it, then it is what it is. You also don't need what I'm doing necessarily, but I'd like to just demonstrate that I've mastered this understanding of the process, and then submit that to like fucking somebody at Hugging Face and be like, please hire me.
Hugging Face is very weird about their hiring process.
Yeah,
because Lane tried to get a job, but like that Ash just said, nah.
Yeah, I mean, the reality is that like I don't qualify, but honestly, I just want to put myself out there and talk to people, and I'm not gonna hold anything against anyone. I just want to put myself in the right situation, but like I'm not a fucking data scientist. I'm not a computer scientist. I can barely add or subtract at this point. So it's like I know what my strengths are, and it's really just talking shit and like kind of publicizing things and making people aware of what's going on. But it's only because I have a really in-depth like understanding of these things, because I'm willing to bang my head against tables, which most people are not. But like I like to do budget balling, just like you. So like that's really what it comes down to. It's like how much can you do on very limited resources, and then what does that actually mean? What are the implications of that when you scale it up?
Yeah.
But at the moment, we just making some anime girls blowing kisses at me. I'll play this video really quickly. This one's pretty cool.
I'm not watching your Twitch. The internet in this campus sucks, but like actual butt.
My computer is melting right now
Why?
because I'm doing the video production on it. It's like running a video game. But yeah, like I don't like Borscht just put one of his projects in, or his friend's project, in the Discord. That was the guy I was telling you about yesterday.
Oh yeah.
And I'm kind of surprised you guys don't know each other. You guys would probably get along really well. But then he linked this good luck, have fun stuff. I'm always like really reluctant to click on fucking links and shit because I do web development. So like I don't really click on anything. But I looked at this and I don't understand why everybody's remaking the Hugging Face. Like what? I don't understand this phenomenon. Like if you just go to Hugging Face, right? And then you just click any fucking anything. If you just click a fucking link on Hugging Face, it'll generate an LLM for you for free. Like any of the links. Literally. I'm gonna hit the back button. I'm gonna close my eyes. I bet you within 2 clicks I can get free LLM. Alright, I'm closing my, I'm literally just... Okay, I don't know where my mouse is. I'm hoping it's on the right screen. What'd I click? Anything? I missed. No, that doesn't count.
I'll be back, alright?
Alright, okay. Look at why what are you guys doing? What are you doing? This is every single one of these is a free instance of AI. There is no lack of AI. So, I mean, this is also just one of the many. My computer is slow. Slow. She's my favorite. Out of all my AI girls that I've made, that's my favorite one. 100%. 100. Can you API the free models? Okay, so like... Do you understand what Hugging Face is? Like, you want to create a product on a free product that offers tiered services for people who want to create products on their platform. Like, you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't be the customer and the... like, retailer. Hugging Face is so far ahead of everyone. It's not of everyone. The only thing that they didn't have, right? The only thing Hugging Face didn't have. One, who the fuck designed your UI? Stop. That you don't have. This shit is impossible to read. Just fucking put in hieroglyphics if you want. It's the same thing. I have no idea what the fuck I'm looking at. Aside from that, though, what they did add is... Let's just click anything. This should work. Maybe not. Here, let's go to my boys. Let's go to my goddamn boys! I love yelling about AI. It's so stupid. It is so fucking dumb. Oh my fucking god. Oh man, they really went the fucking town on the Quencoder, baby. They know. They know. Look at that shit. Look what Hugging Face added. Actually, I think they've had this for a while, but this was it. Now, what they're missing is, let's just do this. This is how it works, okay? Watch this plus we cooking Bappa. Bappa is it's I hope this isn't bad. Brendan Schaub. People have been using this as like a negative thing. I love Bappa. It's like Papa, but you're just saying Bappa instead. Like you're just calm down, Bappa. Add these two pieces together and we cooking Bappa. So that's what they need to add. So essentially, this is the main problem. So like, right now, no one knows. Like no one knows what this means. Like this doesn't mean anything. This matters. What matters more is literally someone going, how much GPU do you have? How much RAM do you have? And do you want to use embeddings? And then what's the use case? Are you doing coding or are you doing just simple chatbot? Because that's your context window. Are you going to require multiple gigabytes of context space for your fucking query? Or are you just fucking trying to beat off to your fucking little anime girl? Yes. Yes. So, I got a lot of it. So this is as far as I could get the other, like, week. And then all of a sudden, my video started cooking, baby. Then I started cooking. Then Bappa was cooking. The only problem with this part of the workflow is that it takes very long. And then whenever I get to 50, it crashes. And it makes me fucking cry.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yo.
Nice. I want to be able to talk in Discord, but also see your stream at the same time. I'm not sure if I can do that. I might need 2 computers.
Who is this? Who's talking right now?
Foxy.
Huh?
Fox Hop.
Who?
Fox Hop from Discord.
I can't get your name. Oh, Fox Hop?
Yeah, brother.
Brother, I haven't heard your... I don't think we've ever spoken before.
No.
And your mic's coming in a little fucking... It's coming a little muffled. And I also have the music up, so that's my bad.
I'll try to figure it out. I'm on the phone.
Brother, I did... Finally, dude. I thought you were just gonna hop in eventually. There you go. Okay. All right. Excellent. I thought
Yeah,
you said Farkin, and that's the dude that... This dude got mad at me the other day. I was like, oh, shit, he's back? What the fuck? It's like, oh no. Nice, dude.
What have I
Welcome.
done? Yeah.
Okay.
Pull you up on the stream on the other computer so I can hear your screen stuff.
Okay. I gotta turn you up a bit because you're. You know what? You might. Do you have automatic voice detection? You might need to lower the sensitivity a little bit because I'm hearing you. I'm hearing the crackles, but when you start talking, it doesn't immediately pick it up.
I'm thinking maybe if I put the phone down, it'll be better.
Perhaps. Put a job say. Put a job
Let
say.
me- Let me try that.
I do like this. I do like how it shows up in the right. The Live on X stuff. That's cool. I love X, man. I'm a big fan of X. The more I've been using it more and more every day, it's like such a good platform. It's much more fun to interact with people. I feel like things are way more like meaningful. And honestly, like as far as like shit posting goes, I feel bad when I just start posting or retweeting random crazy stuff. Like I'd rather have more things that kind of like exemplify whatever I'm doing as opposed to just be like, oh, this is cool. Which is, I don't know. It's different. It's the next generation of social media.
On Twitter for a long time. I love it.
I've been on Twitter since like 2009. I just,
you'll be before me.
yeah, I stopped using it because people were getting banned and shit. Like when Alex Jones got kicked off Twitter, I was gone. Twitter was the first platform that all this shit started happening on. Like it's kind of funny, but like people are starting to talk about Twitch, like they're doing a lot of demonetization and shit for people who are talking about like Palestine or fucking anything that has to do with Israel or whatever. And like this is not new. But they're going a little rampant now. It's not one or two people. It's like everybody. It seems to be the case. If you're like associated or perhaps interpreted as being associated or might even be just thought of to have an alternative opinion about things, they're trying to preserve all the ad revenue that they can. I would assume, I don't really know for a fact. It's not like I talked to anybody at Twitch staff or anything, but the pattern seems to be pretty consistent across a lot of these platforms where it's like, I would say pretty much everybody except for Facebook. And honestly, I was on Instagram earlier today, and I was a little impressed with it because it seems like people are kind of happy on there and doing their shit, showing pictures of themselves, just being real. I've never been on Threads, really. I tried it a little bit. I don't like it. This Blue Sky shit is completely, like, that's retarded. I don't know why people are talking about that like that's going to be a thing. There's 19 other things you could use at the moment that are way more pertinent. But Kick just did this. Kick's probably fucked. Like, they just got rid of Aiden Ross. They're probably fucked. Rumble exists. Everybody's going to run out their contracts with Kick, and then that's it. Goodbye. Like, Sneeko is like, what did you do? You can't kick Sneeko's best friend off the fucking platform. I don't really even know if that's the case. I'm just assuming that they're best friends.
Yeah, they've been around together. Yeah, for sure. It's wild. I don't know. People are just so dumb when they have a good thing going and then they just like screw it up. I don't know why. Like, people are scared to like. I don't know. It's weird.
No,
why would they kick off Aiden Ross?
What did he say?
He just had Trump on. What isn't that like? Are they stupid?
I think he said something about Palestine or something, didn't he? Yeah, why did he get kicked? Aiden Ross.
He's like one of their cash cows. That's stupid. He like gambles all the time. He does exactly what they want. Like, I don't know. People are dumb.
Oh, he just announced he's retiring. Well, the other thing is that, like, he got fucking monkeypox or whatever the fuck from some hood rat that's like fucking all the streamers or some shit. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on with that. Like, it's not, they made it seem like it was herpes, but it's not, dude. It's like, they're all showing like these giant blisters and shit all over. It's like, they're spreading around STDs. And Aiden Ross was posting all pictures of it on his fucking like Instagram. It's like, dude, this is gross.
Did you see Tyson's ass?
Yeah, honestly, that dude's got an ass on him, bro. I don't know.
So
Netflix
funny.
is the worst. Like they did such a poor job last night. It was so bad that it was funny. Like Rosie Perez, very bad. What's his name? Fucking Roy Jones Jr. Like zero addition to the commentary. And then Morrow is annoying. Like I like him just because I'm a fan of like fighting. And like if you don't like Morrow, you're an asshole. But the reality is that he's not great. He's not like a great analyst or anything.
Yeah.
His best shit that he said was about the Mike Tyson biting his glove, and he was like, "No, man, I think he's been doing that for a while. I'm pretty sure Jones." Or he kept saying to what's his face, Roy Jones Jr. that Mike Tyson bites his glove when he's like, it's like a mental tick. I'm curious about this now.
Like his own glove, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it could be your ear next, brother.
that's
He's an animal. He like lost his ego. He I think he licked the toad and lost his ego. And now he's just the best.
okay. I asked why he was so often seen as biting down on his left boxing glove, and former heavyweight champion said, I have a biting my gloves, yes. Ask why, you replied, I have a biting fixation. There you go. And what we know that. We know this. This shouldn't even be rocket science. We've seen him bite a man's fucking ear off. This is not fucking surprising. Like, for real.
Oh man, good times.
For real, though. Like, and honestly, I thought, why was he biting his glove? Because he has a biting fixation. What's up, fella? How you doing? I mean, it's just like a mental tick, but it's probably like he's fighting, and then, like, he's just. Why do you pick your nose? Why do you fucking scratch your nose? Like, whatever. Why do you, fella? Why do you put your fingers in your ass all the time? And I'm like, can you stop doing that? Fella, I keep sending you hot ass girls, and then you say like really critical shit, and then I have no other alternative except to be like, oh, this is because you're clearly gay. That's the reason why you don't like what I like. And this has been like recurring. I feel bad. What's that? Sorry, what?
Not me. Are you talking to someone?
No,
else?
Velo in chat. Velo, like, I'll post a picture of like a streamer. I'm like, this girl's really cute, and then he'll offend. He'll be like, nah,
No, she's got a weird forehead.
whatever. And it's like, I don't care about your opinion at all. Like, just enjoy this. Like, share something that you like. Let's be positive here. But no, Velo's just filled with negativity, and then my natural response to that is just to accuse people of being homosexual. Pretty much. There's nothing wrong with that, I think. I think that's a fairly reasonable assumption at that point. That's a joke. Great assessment. If you don't think she's beautiful, well then clearly you're gay. I think that's a reason. That's just natural logic. I can't do math or multiplication anymore, but I can dichotomize. I can monolithically dichotomize. I am a Sith. I'm a Sith Lord. Nah. Nah, dude. Yo, I saw some crazy shit that I didn't know this, but Darth Vader. There's like a bunch of comics and shit from Star Wars after. Darth Vader grows his limbs back with the Force. In one of like the Star Wars comics. He probably is. He probably is. It's kind of like definitely the gayest Star Wars hero. Or guy. All black suit. Wears a mask. Like completely murdered out black leather spandex. Wears a mask all day long. Never takes the mask off. That's all I got. That's the only qualifying thing I have. All right, I want to ask permission for something. Actually, I'm not. I'm just gonna steal the video.
All right, so my setup is phone is for Discord, and now I got you on stream, but I have to turn the stream off so I can keep the sound synced up.
You don't use Discord on your computer?
Dude, I just sit on my couch with a laptop all day.
Oh, that makes sense. That's actually pretty smart.
Yeah.
I need to get a laptop. My laptop's broken. Like, I can't even charge it anymore. I'd like to get a new M4. I think that's like kind of a no-brainer. In fact, let's go look at them really quickly. Apple.com. The no-brainers, yeah? Oh, hello, Apple Intelligence. Ha 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 ha. Nothing beats a good setup, yeah. My computer right now, I really like it. How I have everything set up. I really need to, like, I just need, like, more money than I care about, and then I'll just start buying random shit and keep adding stuff. But at the moment, I don't feel like there's enough coming in for that to just throw shit at the AI. And so I just haven't moved along. I'm not streamlining things as fast as I should be. But the reality is that, like, I need to get, I really just need to get everything set up correctly. Sell my ass. Sell your ass. I have an idea for you, Marcel. How about you sell your ass? You would say that. That's what you do. That's how you make money. See? M4, is it the max is the best one? 31? 32? Suck? 4 grand, dude? What the fuck? Alright, what does it come with, though? 16-inch penis. Wow, that's pretty nice.
Your AMD's faster than this though for AI.
This is 128 gigabytes. And this is a laptop that I can sit on my couch with. And it's 48 unified? That's it?
But like my desktop is upstairs and I'm on my couch with my laptop.
Okay, so
with AI.
128 gigabytes of memory, right? So that's really good. Which means that the Mac Studio, it might have a 256, and which would be fucking insane if they do that. If they hit a Mac Studio with 256, it's gonna be awesome. Because honestly, that's probably the play. If they can do 256 for $8 grand, yeah, it's a no-brainer.
It's still slow though. You can load big models, but it's slow.
Yeah, but you need to like. The problem right now isn't speed. Like I can make a whole entire music video in a day.
Yeah.
It's like, what do we don't need to rush the content. I just need to be able to have really, really high quality content. And the only way to have really, really high quality content is to have really fucking big parameter models. The only way to run really big fucking parameter models is to have a really fucking juicy ass fucking memory cache. So.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I bet you
I've
did.
seen somebody was clustering those. They were clustering the Macs.
Yes.
The Mac Minis.
Well, there's a new technology out. So I showed you guys Llama, which is distributed Llama, which clusters. You can do that with Raspberry Pis. You could do that with Mac Minis as well. And that's going to be really cool for that the ternary shit. However, what you can do with Mac is you can cluster over Thunderbolt. Which I don't know if it's faster than, it probably is much faster than Ethernet, of course. Yeah, that's what you want. Yeah, so what are you getting, like 60 gigabytes per second? Whatever the bandwidth is on a Thunderbolt, now you're passing that information through your Macs. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So, like, yeah, if I, like, what I really want is Lisa Sue to be like, damn, Devin, your Twitter's really funny. Let me send you a dev kit. If we can somehow fucking do that. Damn, Devin, I love your Twitch stream. Here's a AMD dev kit. That would make my fucking... Like, I don't need more than that. I really just need 256, or I need 196 gigabytes of memory. I don't need a server. That's all I need. I don't need more than that. That's enough to do training. It's enough for all my local shit. And I can run 405B everything. That's all you really need. 256 gigabytes of unified memory. You can do everything you want in AI. You can train, you can do inference, you can do stable diffusion, whatever the fuck you want. Now, obviously, more bandwidth is better, faster processing is better, more compute, better. But, like, all I need is the MI300A dev kit. Preferably. Really need that. Apparently, one of those units, because they only come in 4, they're like 150 grand. I think a single chip, which doesn't exist, you actually can't find one CPU versions of the MI300A, is supposed to be like 25 grand or something. I don't know. We looked this up. We actually can look this up right now, I think. Let's go look it up. I don't want to go into my DevCloud stuff, but let's go to MI300A. The instinct. Oh, the instinct, yo. GPU specifications. But this is the new MI300X stuff, and then this is what ROCm currently is designed for. The reason why, like, they have their own LLVM and stuff like that, which I don't even understand what the fuck any of this stuff does, but like it's because like they need to make it so their memory can interact with the CPU, and this is unified memory. Like this isn't considered the same unified memory as like a what's it called? As like the MacBook Pro or anything, but this is 100% unified memory. And let's just look at it right here. GitHub. GitHub.com. Nemen toch ROCm, Jace. VLM, is that what's XLA? Machine learning compiler for GPUs, CPUs. What the fuck is that? Nope, not VLM. LLVM. That's what we're talking about. LLVM fork project. This part right here. So the reason why this is significant is because OpenMP, the AMD fork, contains several changes. Most importantly, though, the MI300A unified shared memory support. Half-Life 2 is not free. Do I care? This isn't crashed. This didn't crash yet. We didn't crash yet. We're cooking. We're cooking. Cook me. Cook me, Papa. Now, my problem is that this version of LLVM does not work with 906. GFX 906, that's what I have in my machine. That is the Vega 20 architecture that uses HBM2, 32 gigabytes of RAM, VRAM. For some reason, it doesn't compile with this, and this is what they need for ROCm, blah, 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 blah. Nothing fucking works. Lisa Sue, whenever you're ready, I'm here for you, baby girl. And all I want is this, just one. I don't need 4. I don't need $125,000. I do need the consumer version of this. So it doesn't even have to be. It can be a shitty version. It could be the poo-poo version that only has 1 core active, but it has 120 gigabytes. I don't care. Give me that one. Give me one that fell on the floor. I want the one that fell on the floor. 5-second rule. Passed. Okay, by the way, I never looked at this before. What the fuck, dude? Whoa. What? 1.96 petaflops. Yo, look at these fucking numbers, dude. I never even looked at this. I was just like, oh, this is amazing. I need this because of the memory. Yo, look at these goddamn stats, my guys. Peak B-float 16 with structured sparsity. 1.96 petaflops. Peak B-float 16. 980 teraflops. So you get double the output with structured sparsity. I don't know what structured sparsity is, but let's keep going. Peak int 8 performance with structured sparsity. What's structured sparsity? Let's go ask. Let's go ask our friends at the... Let's go ask our best friends at the Unsloth Discord, Mike and Daniel. Daniel. Michael and Daniel. Strotter. Strotter. What is structured sparsity? I got a purple tag in the Unsloth Discord. Let's go! I'm a regular now, baby. Yee, baby! Yee, bitchy. My Discord accolades. Alkalades. We got something cooking, but here's the problem. This shit will stop working or like on the last step. And then I get upset, and then I call Lisa directly on herself. She gave me her number, and then I've been calling her.
What's good, Unk?
Mikus!
Home.
What's up?
I'm on a bike right now.
Hell yeah, dude. Be careful.
I'm on my way home.
You shouldn't be texting and riding your bicycle. You know that. You know better.
What? What'd you say? I didn't hear you.
I said you shouldn't be texting and riding your bicycle. You know better.
I'm
Hey!
not texting. I'm on call.
Yeah! We got it! It looks horrible, but we got it. And then the bottom didn't render, but okay.
What happened?
You can see that she's trying to blow bubbles, but... I just did an AI video. I got my Comfy UI to work. It just immediately worked today.
I thought you were gonna make her dancing.
No, this prompt was blowing bubbles. Now the problem is that the bottom. Okay, we got a lot of feedback going on here. Oh, he's literally streaming him fucking riding his bicycle. Okay, all right. I fuck with that. I fuck with that.
You gotta mute though.
No. I want. This is. I care about this.
La 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 la. Sing a happy song.
Dude, please don't fucking get hit. I don't want to be live streaming your death.
I'm pretty good so far.
To 3 people on Twitch. That's not gonna be great, guy. Oh man.
Now this town is relatively safe. There aren't people driving on sidewalks. You know?
It's throwing me off because like right now this looks wrong to me because you're on the left, but I actually like was like where I was just at for like the past year. Not recently, but like not the most recent year, but the year before that, everything was on the left. So it's like nostalgic. Yeah. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, I'm European.
Right.
What do you expect? respect.
Well, in the Caribbean, all the roads are on the left too because it's a lot of like European colonization. So like even it's just nice. Okay, this
Day outside. Just look at it.
honestly, it's kind of a nice day.
It is not. It's like 8 degrees.
Riding your bike, dude.
I love my shitty town.
It actually is a nice little town, bro. I like that. I like that stone wall.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna put my phone in my pocket now.
Okay, guy. I'm closing your stream. Oh, did I just leave the chat? That's not what I meant to do. There we go. My bad. Oh, well, I guess I'm not closing the stream. Oh, no, that's just his mic. Okay.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh, that's good.
There was a person, I just had to concentrate, you know? There's also a person here, but this footpath's quite wide.
That's so weird how that came in.
What?
Wait, it looks good though. I want to retry this one.
I have to cross the road now, but these cars don't stop. It's a crossy road right now.
Okay,
we
beautiful
go.
Asian woman, perking lips and winking. There you go. Let's see if we can get her to wink. That's probably gonna fuck my eyes out. Now, if I do this, it's probably not gonna work. I gotta figure this out. Let me see if I can ask. Let's just copy this to what's gonna. Yeah, we'll save this.
What the hell is that?
All right, I can't. We gotta. I can't listen to you. Almost get.
Man.
Brother.
What the hell?
Brother. It's too much background noise.
There was a Ukrainian lesbian who looked like a Teletubby.
Okay, maybe that is kind of important. All right, never mind. That is very important.
It's rather important to notify Unk about it.
Okay, I apologize. It was very urgent. You were correct. Copy. Do I save it? Let's save it. Save videos.
Why is this place so busy today?
And then let's do share. Brother, okay, yeah, dude, can you hop back in when you're not ruffling the microphone so much?
Okay.
But I appreciate you sharing. Oh man. This is so risky, dude. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Attachement. Oh.
Gotta press play so I can enjoy it. There you go.
Oh yeah, you didn't see it?
No, I did.
Yeah. It's just I'm trying to like I ask in the comfy UI when I can't figure out stuff. That's really the best way to do stuff.
Look at this. So fun.
Prompt executed.
It like turns into bubbles. Turns into bubbles like you're blowing bubbles like soap.
Yeah, it does. It looks like clouds almost.
Yeah.
But it's weird because like you can see how like it takes the prompt and then it starts hallucinating, and it's like okay, it's hard for me to do trial and error because one the the AI itself seems to crash a bunch. Like, if I run this again right now, it's just going to crash, which is going to piss me off. But I'm going to try it just anyway, but it's going to go all the way to 49 or 50, and then it's going to be like PyTorch fucking error. I don't know why it does that. Although, maybe this is because it's a... Yeah, why is it doing that? Height, 780, 720. This actually looks like this is 16 by 9. This looks like it's 16 by 10. This actually looks like it's supposed to be the correct thing. I wonder if this resolution is wrong for some reason. 240 by 360. 243, that's correct. But this isn't the right, this is not the right divisible by 16. Key proportion false? All right, I'm gonna try the same exact thing. Smoke. Beautiful Asian woman perking her lips.
Get the bag, get the money, pack your money. She's so low. Never wife, I thought I loved the money. Out in San Diego with some boys. 3 days no sleep, can't keep poised. Hold up. Real short, real stout, no teacup. I ain't even going for no prenup. See planner, Mr. Painter.
I'm gonna run this. This is gonna piss me off, but we're trying no crop, so this won't crop things, and it's gonna keep the proportions. I don't know what that means. Find out.
Yeah, it would be better if we could figure out how to get it faster to sample it so that we know if we're making mistakes or not.
Yeah, you need a better graphics card. Like, that's, yeah, 100%. I 100% agree with you. But right now, like, I just got access. Like, I can do this. I have better stuff. It's just, do I want to pay for it right now? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not good enough yet where I'm like, oh, this makes sense for me to start doing video production. If I got a little better with it and I could replicate some better results, I'm going to be putting videos on my YouTube. That was the original plan. Like, the original thing I wanted to do was make music videos for all the trap music I like, or all the SoundCloud songs. And that was just, like, not even to make money. That was just to do fun, like, creative stuff. So I honestly, I just want to do that. It seems cool.
Yeah, you're on your way, man. It's good.
Well,
the problem is that it takes 40 minutes to make a mistake.
Exactly. But, well, and here's the other thing. It doesn't take 40 minutes to make a mistake. It takes 40 minutes to realize that it's not going to run because there's like, AMD sucks. Like, it takes me 4 or 5 hours to get one clip because I have to restart the whole process. Like, I know right now, odds are, whatever I'm feeding into the AI to make me a video right now, this isn't going to work. But it's not going to crash until fucking 50 out of 50, which means it literally takes like 40 minutes because it has to load up the model and it's actually doing all the crunching, and then it actually tries to save the file and goes, oops, I can't save it. And then I gotta go back and forth and figure out what the fuck's going on, and that's been the past like 4 or 5 days at this point. So it's that shit gets a little annoying and it's tiresome. And it's defeating. Like, it's like, fuck, man, I'm doing all this work and I get nothing. And then the next day, like, I'll finally end up going to fucking sleep. And then I turn on my computer and then everything just works magically. I'm like, oh, shit, fuck, okay, all right, we're back to where we started. Let's go. Because I was just
Isn't that the truth? It's so weird, man.
Well, the other thing is that, like, a lot of the issues I run into, because all this software is, like, open source and, like, cutting-edge shit, it's actually not my fault. Like, I'm actually 100% on track. Like, the reason I've been trying to do this Comfy UI video shit, and the whole reason why the videos didn't work the past month and a half were because the workflows were broken. And, like, he came and said, oh, this update broke the workflows. I didn't realize. But I didn't know that. Nobody fucking knew that. So I'm learning shit because I'm trying to diagnose the issue. So I go really deep in all these, like, really fucking crazy concepts and rabbit holes and whatnot. And I end up learning things, and it's good. Because I get familiarized with the process and the concepts and everything. But it's like, if you don't have any results, it hurts. But I do like putting this stuff on X because people have started kind of noticing some of the things and whatnot. And other people are following me that I respect. So that's really cool.
Word.
But nothing I've done at the moment. Like, the only thing I've done for money, and I'm not even doing it like that, is, like, Twitch streaming. But I am working on a bunch of stuff that is, like, in the background that's like, okay, there's something here.
Yeah, that's why I keep tuning in, man. You're fun to watch.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I try to be entertaining. There's a weird blend between character and personality that you have to kind of, like... play around with. Like, I don't think in real life I'd ever go up to somebody and be like, listen, if you don't sub me on Twitch, I'm gonna fucking point this gun at your face. It's not good.
Oh, God. I was on IRC and you started pointing guns at me. I'm like, yes, this is what I need in my life.
It is true. I am probably going to invest in, like, I don't do drop shipping and stuff like that. I think I'm gonna have to go get a bunch of water pistols and stuff and just send them out to people as, like, a fun little thing. Do you remember that, like, there was a water gun pistol from, like, the 90s that, like, it's in my mind. I can't really remember it though, but, like, it's a little green, almost like a blimp. Maybe it was orange. I think it was, like, translucent orange, like a little blimp water pistol with the little, like, plastic seal thingy that it doesn't pull out all the way because it's got like little feet on the bottom, but you pull it out and it gets caught in the little hole, but then you plug it in. Let's look it up.
I mean, I had all sorts of models when I was a kid.
It's not a model. Water gun from 90s. I gotta find these, man. Like, this Super Soaker, the Super Soaker 50. Yeah, this is, like, kind of where all of the everything comes from. Like, that's what the water pistol is. It's a Super Soaker. That's the kind of, there's another little idea I have here. Mikas might help me out with this.
Welcome to another super exciting, outrageous tour review. My buddy Ryan's here. He
Yeah,
just
that's
got
my
the toy
thing. I
collecting
like.
bug again.
I
and
had
wanted to
so
share
many
some
of those.
Super
Those
Soakers
were
with
the
us.
coolest.
So my
used
kids
to
brought home
launch
these
them
new ones.
using, like, you pump it up and then you unscrew the bottle and it would just go off.
Right.
That was fun, too.
Oh, yeah, like the little water rockets.
Yeah. You can launch them at people.
Bro, man, I miss my Super Soakers, man. I used to have some fucking dope-ass water guns, bro. Oh. When I was a kid, man, I used to, like, we had a terrace, and I would just fucking, I'd be on the terrace, I'd just be pumping up the fucking pistol and just shooting fucking trees and shit, and people would be looking at me like, what the fuck is this crazy kid doing? I was, like, angry with my water gun. Dude, I forgot about that. Damn, dude, I'm having nostalgic flashbacks right now. Anyway,
There you go.
This was one of the coolest toys in the world. These Super Soakers, used to love these. I have another project I want to attempt with this, and honestly, I don't know how far we're gonna go with that. This is the guy that invented them?
No clue.
Bro, I'm about to make this guy like an honorary
I'm Ronnie Johnson.
spokesperson.
I'm an inventor. The invention that most people know me for is the Super Soaker water gun. I knew the gun worked well, and I knew it would be successful.
Is this true?
I did
Is this
not
him?
realize how successful it would be. It became the #1 selling toy in the world. My career started actually when I was in high school. I built a robot that won a
That's fucking
regional
cool.
science fair at the University of Alabama. I went on to work at Oak Ridge National Laboratory as a research engineer on high-temperature nuclear reactors, Air Force Weapons Laboratory on advanced spacecraft,
What?
nuclear power source.
What? What the fuck? This guy makes nuclear fucking bombs. He makes nuclear powered fucking aircraft and the Super Soaker. I love it. Okay.
Then to the Jet Propulsion Laboratory. Working
I think you
on
found
the,
your guru.
Galloway
Yeah.
spacecraft as the power systems engineer. When I was at the Jet Propulsion Laboratory back in the early 80s is when I first got the idea. The Super Soaker was based on some.
I think you found your boppy.
Lonnie Johnson. Let's find this guy in X right now. My Bappa.
Invention which
Bappa Johnson.
that would use water as a working fluid instead of Freon. And I shot this stream of water across the bathroom using some nozzles that I'd made, and I thought to myself, geez, if I were to develop a new type of water gun that was a high-performance water gun, it could really do well.
That's not pressure, this is pressure!
Yo, look at this. Look at that shit, dude. Oh, that's sick, bro. Oh my god, dude. He's got like custom fucking I don't like this guy literally makes like nuclear powered aircraft and I'm like, "Oh my god, look at that translucent Super Soaker. Oh my god." Dude. Oh my god. Okay, we got him.
I love that he's black, dude. That's amazing.
I gotta figure out a better tweet. We're gonna discard this one. I have to just acknowledge that I love this guy. This guy shaped.
Just put it in your drafts so you don't forget. You probably won't forget.
We are in the Attitude Era of America right now. That's how I'm thinking about it. Like WWF, like Degeneration X. This is America right now. Like
New World Order.
NWO, New World Order, like this is America. Just suck it all day long.
Oh my god, we were sucking.
Everybody, dude,
we were still sucking.
Dude, it's like I kind of want to bring it back. Like sucketing is awesome. And like we need more of it. Look at the dude. The thing about DX was that they would literally form human towers, and then one guy would go in and do the suck it for the other guy getting like becoming the idol. Like that's like it was like a Transformers like Gundam effect. Power Rangers, like when all the fucking like Power Ranger robots like group together and become one. That's kind of like suck it. It was the best, dude. Anyway, America's in their Attitude Era, and we had an Attitude Era. It was when this existed, but we're kind of back to that now. And Super Soakers were a part of this. Like, this is the same, it's the same thing. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Just two guys in an arena. There's like what, 30,000 people there, 40, 50,000 people there, and they're just like, suck my dick, suck my dick. And everybody's going wild. That's America. That's the American dream. You only can do that in America.
Degenerates.
It's the best. We're the best. We're the #1 country ever made. You're fucking jealous. You wish, bro. You wish you came up with suck it. And that's why you want to outlaw suck it, because you didn't come up with the idea and you're jealous. Big shout out to Lonnie Johnson Jr. Is it? I just added Junior there. I don't know where the fuck that came from. What is this most recent tweet? 2020. Okay, so this mother, he's not even on X right now. Dude, yo, what is going on? He has like the coolest Super Soakers ever. Just a poet on a bitch. Yo. That shit is dope, man. That's so
from
cool.
like the patent?
That's his
Oh, that's
patent.
cool.
That's literally his fucking patent for the Super Soaker.
That's the original. That's the OG gangsta
Dude,
one.
what the fuck? Dude, and at 19... Yo.
Oh, the 1983 one was really weird looking.
All right, now, okay. Now I'm making my post. Where's the other one? There we go. Now I got. There we go. Lonnie G. Johnson, adding him. Yes, literal. That's a really dumb tweet, but you know what? Oh my god, I love it, dude. That's really cool, man. That's like looking, you know those images of like what is it? The anatomy of what's it called? Anatomy of Alien Predator. I mean, obviously they're kind of just paying homage to the patent imagery stuff. Let's do this on YouTube. But you wouldn't think that a Super Soaker has a patent. There's something very like surrealistic about that. It's kind of funny.
Right? Because it's not like a piece of technology that needs to exist.
That's how America works. This is really the best example of America. Like even even the toy is like actually there's a think tank and a process, and like that patent got bought by another company. That company's gonna go like create the toy, and like they're gonna do market research and all. Like it's very revealing. Because, like, the American dream, it does, like, it's Suck It, right? But the reality is that, like, all those guys are performance artists. Like, Suck It is an idea that they came up with in a room where they're like, we need to sell the fucking WWF. We got to sell this shit to 13-year-old kids. It's just funny. The Machine, bro. All right, we're done. I'm done talking about this guy. Let's see, did this work? Nope. Okay, so this is the problem. Okay. Yeah. Torch lib. This is probably a PyTorch thing. Site packages accelerate. Use PyTorch cross attention command not found. What? What?
So let me get this straight. You got Comfy to work once, but then you tried like the same thing and you changed the prompt a little bit and then it broke?
No, it's just the video that does that. But Comfy works fine. It's just the Cogex video with AMD because PyTorch doesn't work on WSL Linux with 6.12 ROCm. Like I should be, and my other system isn't like a more modern card. So it's like I have this weird situation where like my local machine is very powerful and does the diffusion stuff, but it's a Windows machine. So it's like I probably should just move over to Linux. I just need like another hard drive and some other stuff, and really I should just put that money into doing the server stuff. Whatever. A lot of fucking things. If I had more hard drive space, I could just kind of make this a lot easier. Because you shouldn't be doing any Comfy UI stuff on Windows. But because gotcha. I'm Uncle Muscles, I'm a streamer, I'm gaming, like this machine was a Windows machine for gaming. I've tried to do gaming on Linux. It's fucking nearly impossible. However, I did it on NVIDIA. Right now, AMD is a little bit easier to work with. Do I really want to try running Overwatch on Ubuntu? I'm kind of out of the gaming thing anyway. It doesn't really matter. And plus, because I've done all this shit on Windows, it's probably the hardest way to do it, and that actually ends up creating content for me. But because nothing really works, I haven't really made content with it.
Yeah.
I'm in purgatory right now. It's like I'm like fucking on the cusp of like 90 different things and nothing really works. But I see the light.
I mean, the Windows is still like a huge population, so showing how it is good.
Exactly. Yes. Like the majority of people doing this stuff are not Arch Linux users. The majority of the people that are doing this stuff are Arch Linux users. The people that are interested in this stuff is everyone, and they just don't know it yet. So, and honestly, like I'm good at that. I'm pretty good at framing that type of shit to people. Like I understand how to see like trends a little bit. And like understanding like, okay, this is what's going to happen in a month or a year. But I end up getting like kind of fucking sad because I put a lot of time and effort in this shit, and then it ends up taking like 2 or 3 years, and then I could have just kept going, and then I gave up. Which I don't think that's gonna happen with AI. I think AI is kind of the be all end all of all this shit.
I mean, I'm already a believer, sort of.
It's the final stage. It's the last MMO. This is the biggest MMO you'll ever play. It's called Real Life, and you're gonna need AI to kind of do things with it.
Yeah.
Python main.py. Why does this happen? Oh no, I just want to do help. And then, okay, perfect. Disable X-Formers. Force upcast attention. You have forced upcast attention here, bitch. You said you didn't, but you fucking do, and you lied to me. You split cross attention. Use quad cross. Use pi cross attention. Why is this not working? Both of these should work. Nope. Use PyTorch cross attention. Verbosity. Use PyTorch cross attention. It's the same fucking thing. All right, let me ask the gentleman's. Force upcast attention also doesn't exist. Okay, we're getting rid of these. What am I doing? 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 We're going to the element. C10, this C10 error shit is also... That C10 error stuff seems to be general and AMD fuckery. For real, I've gotten it before. I don't know why it triggers that. So. So we're going to run it again. But I guess the nice thing about the video stuff is, like, you don't need it to be consistent. You just need it to look good once. Because it's just like, especially for, like, music video shit. You know what, actually? Let's just do this really quickly. We're gonna do some dumb shit. .3D pack ain't gonna work. Let's try it though. I know it's not gonna work. Let's not even bother. There was something else I wanted to try. Oh yeah, it's the background shit. Right. Let's try that today. Let's see. Whatever. I don't know if it's gonna work because it's video. So it's probably gonna be the case of me having to restart the comfy workflow every time. Oh no, it's motion diff. No, that's not gonna work. Open source motion diff will not work. Comfy UI thumbnails we don't need anymore, I think. Okay, let's restart up. CD. And also, I have to leave in about an hour and a half, so I'm not going to be on that much today. But I will probably be rushing the face later tonight for Yongs. If you like to watch my best friend, a Yong. I wonder if I should just turn off flash attention because it's dog shit. And it's unnecessary at the moment. And I'm probably going to switch over to DaVinci, as it turns out. And I don't like this because Caden Live. I want to ask 13 if they fuck with DaVinci because they are so not into any paid software. In fact, I kind of would give them shit the other day about it, but it was a joke. Where's the water gun I'm looking for? Let's see if we can find this really quickly too while I'm thinking about it. Water gun, water. Okay. Orange. I want the orange skunk. Do you have the orange skunk? There we go. I love that, like, I'm just obsessing over fucking water guns, and I'm posting it to people like, this actually means something. Like, this is meaningful information. Like, I'm connecting the dots. What's his name? Did we just crash again? You compile with Torch. Use HIP DSA. All right, I guess we'll talk a little shit in the AMD thing real quickly. In general, let's see what's going on here. Tensor operate T.to. What's TO? I don't even know what the fuck that is. This actually might be as simple as a okay. fn.buff function.buffer. I don't know what that is. Oh man, what is their operating system? Does it say use CUDA DSA or HIP DSA? Right, so they're using CUDA, so that wouldn't be the same anyway. But that's good. That means this is happening to them also. Unknown function. Yeah, let's. Should I just do this in? tensor implicate. I don't. What the fuck? Unknown function plus. Unknown function plus. I don't know what that would be. Invalid device pointer. All right. Reach out to the boys and the girls, the good boys and girls over at the AMD Discord community, of course. Okay. All right, so, oh, it was up. That's okay. I didn't realize it restarted it. Also, do we have flash attention for Navi without composable kernel? I know it is available for MI2.3 with CK, but can we do it without one of the unofficial branches? Without, what the fuck was it called? Howie J. I'll just do it, leave it at that. Also, do we have flash attention for Navi without composable kernel? I know it is available for MI2 with CK, but can we do it without one of the official branches yet? Yeah, also, do we have flash attention for Navi without composable kernel? I know it's available for MI2.3 with CK, but can we do it without one of the unofficial branches yet to get FA on Windows WSL2 with ROCm 6.1? There we go. Like, we can't, like, there's no way. I think that's correct. So basically, what we need is to have composable kernel built in Windows. I don't think that exists. Composable kernel is a like purely Linux thing, dude. I'm cold as shit all of a sudden. So if we can somehow manage that, that'd be superb. Superb. That would be a superb. Beautiful Asian woman perking her lips. Giving me a kiss. Kissing me. Kissing me with romantically kissing me. Asian style.
I think she should close her eyes when she blows the kiss.
That's a good idea, actually, yeah.
Otherwise, it's gonna look uncanny.
Yo, some of these guns are dope.
Those ones right there, those ones that you can just like pump in and blast somebody, those get people soaked.
Yeah, like the yeah. Like the shotgun ones.
Yeah, that one like, yeah. But you only got one shot, so you better get it.
Right.
Or you have to stick it to the water supply.
Yes.
Oh, you should also try water balloons.
Oh, like grenades. That's not a bad idea. It's not the same thing. The reason the water pistol thing is literally just like it's a meme, because everybody in AI has like stupid fucking emojis as their business name. So like I was like, yeah, I'll take the best emoji, no problem. I have the best AI company name, without a doubt.
Yeah, it's good.
And like, well, whatever. It's not mine, but anybody can do whatever the fuck they want with it. But it's mine. That's kind of how things work. You just take them, and then they're yours.
That's how I live my life.
Yeah.
Sharing, man. I just consider it sharing.
Yeah, you're sharing with me now.
You can't own an emoji.
Actually, you definitely can.
How?
Because the emojis are licensed under keyboards that are produced by companies. So yeah, you definitely can. Like, I can't use Microsoft's emoji.
You can't use like their...
Yeah, unless it's under a Creative Commons license, yeah, or something like that. I can use it, but I can't. You can't use it as like your branding. That's why, like, there's a lot of stuff you got to be careful with branding and shit like that. Like, even like I've made huge mistakes and like I've gotten lucky because like they just chose not to fuck with me. But like I've definitely used people's likeness and shit, not really understanding the repercussions of that. And it's like I probably shouldn't have done that, and that actually could have caused me some serious legal trouble. Especially because like I'm associating it with a message, and then technically that could be interpreted as a slander. So it's like there are some fucking serious like rabbit holes you can fall in if you're not really careful. Like, you don't want to be advertising your motto with like the company name NVIDIA, because all of a sudden now you're saying the NVIDIA company identifies with this motto.
Yeah, for real.
It's like if they have a lawyer that really wants to fuck with you, like you're fucked. So it's like don't test the shit, in my opinion. But like also no one really gives it, like no one's. It depends on like the intent as well. And you're gonna get hit with a cease and desist letter before anything.
For an emoji though, like I'd love to see it. That'd be a good court case.
I don't think it would be. This already exists. I think you probably have already seen this already. I wouldn't be surprised. But I don't know. Like, you don't have a company named like the eggplant emoji. You know what I mean? That'd be a good one too.
Like, how do you copyright a word or a hieroglyph?
because it's not a, it's an image. These are images that are produced by a company that you choose to download or use. You don't have to have emojis on your computer or your Apple device or whatever. By choosing to use this product, you agree to these terms and conditions. The emojis are part of that.
Right. Don't we have standard sets, or is that not a thing yet?
No, they are open. You can use an open source emoji keyboard. But I don't care, so I just use the Microsoft one. Like on my Apple computer or my Apple phone, it's the Apple one. If I have a Google one, it's going to be the Google one. Those are all owned by individual companies. I don't know the specifics of those licenses, but in theory, that's distributed content from a company. So like to just be like, yeah, I can do whatever I want with this would be pretty retarded, in my opinion. But I don't know the license, so maybe they're right. Like, they could be right. I just wouldn't take that for granted. You know what I mean? Like, it's just because it's an emoji doesn't give it, like, some, like, oh, this is everybody's. No, that's not how things work at all. And they've never worked like that. And if you want, like people think like that, and it's like, no. No.
Yeah.
No, let me tell you why.
It goes back to, like, fonts and stuff, right? Like, there's licenses on those, too.
It's any type of sharing content. If there's a license, that's like and that's like we have this issue with like Linux software. Like if the guy that says you can't use this software unless you're not like, and you use the software, you're agreeing to this shit. So it's like people don't like that with their Linux software. They want free and open software. Like you can pay for free and open software, but I don't want to be tied to some fucking thing where it's like I can't do what I want with the software. If I'm putting the software on my computer, this is just fucking bits and bytes. These are just numbers. This is just like letters and shit. It should belong to me. Okay, sure. If my fucking license says that. We live in a country where that doesn't exist necessarily. So it's like, yeah, if my license tells you that's the case, okay. If my license says go fuck yourself, don't touch my code, that's my license. Now, whether or not there's a legal binding to that's a whole separate thing. But like, you have to pay attention to the license and the parameters of the license and what the license actually instantiates. Whereas and also like we live in a capitalist society. That's actually the fundamental that's the fundamental basis of everything. This is the reason why a Super Soaker isn't free. It's this really cool idea, but yeah, it actually took a lot of like ingenuity and like science and technology and fucking and engineering to actually achieve such a cool idea. I'm not going around calling my company Super Soaker. You know what I mean? But and I'm also not even calling whatever. I don't want to get into the finer specifics of it or all the jurisdictions of it.
It's a meme that you're like, it's a meme brand. Like it really is. Like
yeah.
It's water pistol. It's like it's very generic and it's like, there you go.
Yeah, and it really doesn't mean, and like I'm sure that if I piss off the right people, someone's gonna try to identify it and steal it or do whatever, and it's like it doesn't work like that necessarily. It's like Alex Jones just lost his network, and literally it meant nothing. So it's like I almost like if not that people are doing this or anybody has that intention or whatever, but it's like you don't need a brand to brand something, and you don't need to have it be yours to it be like it represent you necessarily. And I'm comfortable with that and playing that game. Like, I understand that game. I've been watching it happen. So it's like, if you want, like, we'll just take Alex Jones again, for example. Like, if you want to attempt to take his name, well, he just had 2 million fucking people watch you do that. And the moment he wanted to put his camera on you, you ran away back to wherever the fuck you're from, and then all of a sudden, the court case doesn't exist anymore. So it's like, there's a lot that goes along with all this stuff.
Yeah.
But just keep going. Like the Alex, like Infowars.com isn't Infowars.com. It's the message. So what are you trying to do? So that's why I'm not really worried about everything. And honestly, time is my friend. And just do something good and be true to yourself and have fun.
But I mean, you're not the only person doing this. Like literally, you're shilling Hugging Face too, and that's literally an emoji.
Well, that's right. That's what I'm saying. I got that idea from them and whatever. Yeah.
Sure, it's funny.
Yeah. But like to claim a brand, especially as like I'm just a random guy on the internet. Like, so it's a little facetious to me to be like, yeah, this is mine. But it is.
Yep, I know.
And I need to go buy some mortar guns. I need to buy like 100 water guns and give them out to people on my stream as a giveaway or something like that.
No, you
We'll
do
get
it like
there.
Trump. You say like your members need to buy water guns and show pictures.
Well,
To show-
there's a lot here. I've been paying attention to a lot of these newer media companies that do their branding and stuff like that and do merchandise and all. I've run a merch shop a couple of times.
Yeah.
And it's not like I don't like them. It's very low-hanging fruit to try to convince people to identify with your message. I hate that. Like, we have a mutual interest that does that, and I'm like, this is whack.
Yeah.
I don't like people advertising their shit and whatever. Now, if you have a funny fucking joke, and I get it, and it goes deeper than everything, and I'm getting it, that's interesting. Like, whatever. There's a very fine line, but I also like I'm attributing that I'm attributing a standard to other people that they probably shouldn't abide by, because if you really want to do something that's productive as far as making money, you shouldn't worry about the morality of the situation. You're selling a product, and you are trying to convince people to buy that product. That's kind of what you're doing. I just don't see any real value in that, and I don't think that's something you should gloat about.
Right. Like, I make all my money from shilling my merchandise. Like,
Yes.
That's weird.
Yeah. But
Because that could be gone within an instant.
it is
Just
gonna.
fuck up
It will. The moment that topic or whatever your thing is, the moment that shit becomes not cool, no one cares about your stuff anymore. But then again, if you already have it existent in your solidified brand or whatever, the moment it pops off again, people are buying your fucking Monero hats. So it's like that. There's a bunch of that stuff too, but I have a purpose at this point, so it's not really it's not like an external thing. Like, there's a very intrinsically like good thing I'm trying to do, I think, and so I don't mind turning it into a commercialized product, especially if it's somewhat of a joke. Like, I know how to do joke products, not like the fucking guy that makes joke products and stuff like that, but it's like a t-shirt with Jeffrey Epstein on it. Like, I understand why that's good. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot there. Most people probably don't want that.
It would be nice if we could work with a Super Soaker guy, though, because if you could make us a nice cheap one.
Yeah, you don't need it, though. I mean, like, it's...
Yeah, we were looking at the patent. It's all there. And that patent's probably expired by now. That's the thing. That's the thing about patents.
Yeah, I just think that the guy's cool, and I'd love to have that guy be a spokesperson. I'd love to just defer to him for no reason, midstream.
Right. That's what all these people on Twitter have been doing, is just like trying to figure out how to get popular accounts to like communicate with them. That's like the
at face value, it might seem like that, and I think that would be a mistake to try to attempt it like that.
Yeah, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, it would be nice if we were friends with the dude.
Well, I mean, one, he hasn't been active on X in like 5 years.
Right.
And then two, that guy shares zero interests with me. I just like that he made Super Soakers. There's no reason why that guy should be friends with me for any reason at all. In fact, it'd probably be in his best interest to completely avoid a random person on the internet.
Yeah.
Especially because he's a highly accredited fucking academic who literally works on nuclear reactors and like space travel.
But that doesn't stop you from
And
calling
I
all the
smoke
other
weed
people.
on Twitch. That's my cool thing. Speaking of which, I'm gonna be right back. Be right back. Oh shit! Oh. Oh, wow. I thought I lost ads on my Twitch. Did I?
I don't think so.
Oh, no, I'm running Ad Manager. No, but that's not what this is. I like, not that I don't care, like I do, but like it, whatever. Yeah, I don't actually run ads anymore. I just let Twitch do it, and I forgot that's probably why I don't have the panel up. But it doesn't appear anymore for me. And when I go AFK, that's normally when I do it. So I'll be right back.
What is this? What's going on here? Get your money back. Double cup of Hennessy, we call it money at. So, where all of my buddies at? Hey, homie, tuck your chain and I'm sprung enough. Hey, get your money back. Double cup of Hennessy, we call it money at. So, where all of my buddies at? Hey, homie, tuck your chain and I'm sprung enough.
Thank you for checking out my YouTube ads. I forgot I haven't been playing the ads. I also didn't even run a YouTube ad, and I should have done that. In fact, I'm gonna just, well, I actually just hit delay. Okay, that was the wrong one, but that's fine. Should we look at this? Oh no, that's not it. Actually, yeah, let's look at this.
Never been shit, never had shit, never knew shit, never out, never do shit down, but a nigga never gave do shits. Never been a bitch, never had a rollie on the wrist, never had shit, I'ma take, never ask me and give me this, give me that shit, give me that. Again, never been shit, never had shit, never knew shit, never out, never do shit down, but a nigga never gave do shits. Never had the real dollar to my name, bro. Shit been lame, bro. I ain't even in this shit for the fame, bro. It's the pain, bro. Most of the niggas I came up with haven't came up and doing the same stuff, but I haven't came up. This really ain't nothing. Niggas thinking that they fucking with shit.
Custom node manager. Okay, let us add on a node. Let me search for this. Okay, install. Conflicts. Ooh, this is gonna cause a problemo, isn't it? I gotta restart. Yeah. We'll get back to that. Please don't fuck my shit up, bitch. Bitch, don't fucking my shit up right now. Don't be fucking my shit up right now, bitch. You bitch, you. 19 out of 50. I'm just gonna let it. It doesn't seem like it's moving. I may have just fucked it up. Okay, let's look at how he did this. Aha.
Peter, help me. You're the only one I can trust.
I told you I would.
And I've got your suit all wet.
That's right.
Ah, okay. What the fuck is this? Comfy depth anything. Wow! Whoa! Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Let's see Unk's stream. What is up on Unk's stream? Depth anything? What are you doing with depth anything?
Depth anything. Well, that's what I'm trying to do. This background removal shit. I think what I want to do is start making like emojis and stuff for Discord for people.
Oh,
just like as for like a little fun thingy, and then I might end up making that little product. Huh? It's a quick little product you can have for this. You quickly go, I want to make this an emoji for my friend. And then I say, okay, you come to the waterpistolwebsite.com/emoji, and then you click the button, and you pay me $5,000, and I give you an emoji. You're welcome.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Unk, check.
check. Oh, it's a model. Oh. Collage. But how do you use this?
If I am correct, Lane has actually implemented it into
Comfy?
Hugging Face himself. Yep.
Comfy or Hugging Face, because they're two separate things.
Oof.
And then here's the thing: I'm not using it on pictures. This is a video.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, Depth anything is for images too.
Right. But this is tool. We're doing a. Okay, so okay. Here, well, so you're probably right. First of all, just it sounds like I'm naysaying you, but I that's not what's going on. Let me just see if I can find the Comfy version of whatever this is. There you go. There you go. This is what we want, yeah? I'll link this to you in the Discord as well.
I don't use Comfy. I don't use Stable Diffusion at all. I don't like that stuff.
But you do the music, my duder.
What you mean?
Don't you do audio production?
Yes.
Yeah, brother. Like, yeah, you do. You do love it. You don't even know yet, do you? I can make all of my own samples with Comfy UI. I pay for nothing. It's all AI generated, like, drums and everything. I just kind of figured this out, but I mean, like, the potential's there. I don't have that, but, like, in theory, I have that.
Yeah, I feel like that takes the creativity out of it.
Nah.
That's my take on it.
Dude, you can prompt what you want, and you can remix all the other... I'm not saying have the whole song made by AI. I'm saying the sounds. The samples.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Prompt the sound at a big space.
And so that's another thing I'm going to add. So I want to put the models up. I want to have like an FTP server of some sort where I have all these like isolated media stems and shit that I'm making. Maybe some videos and shit. And then if people want to sub me on Twitch or YouTube or whatever, I'm going to overlap it with that. Like a service to that, I think, or whatever. I don't know yet. I haven't figured it out yet. There's a lot of things that I can do. I'm going to try to link them all together. Bring it all under one or two different umbrellas. On umbrella.
You're still using Flex, Uncle?
Yeah, Flux.
Flux, yeah.
Okay, SVD11 and R. This is correct. Does this move? Nope. This does though. Okay. It's pretty good. So SVD, that's stable video diffusion, and RMBG, remove background 1.4. And then you can see, ooh, yeah, baby. That's that Chinese git. That's that China git.
China.
So RMBG, remove background tool. So that uses this model. The fuck is this?
Fly lifestyle and rock the mirror with the Louboutin. Crack rock samples if you like and you get 2 for 1. Fly lifestyle and rock Javinci with the Dolce Gabbana. How about sending Yoda smoking Zaza?
Whoa! That's dope.
Oh, that's the infill.
The Bria? Yeah, this is the API, but this means you actually need to have their stuff. You get 1,000 free calls with the Bria Comfy UI API nodes. Okay. But I don't want that. I want to just download the model myself and use that.
Yeah, you can do that.
But that's, I think that's what this is. Oh, that's 2.0. This is 1.4.
They're both very good.
Well, I want one that works with 2. This is 9 months old, hasn't been updated since, so there's got to be something better.
China.
There we go. This is what we want. There it is. Okay, we do this now. Okay. Very good, very good. Let's do this. Give me this. I put this in here like this, and I go to my manager like this, and I say, okay. I say, let me install this custom nose manager. Yes. Install the custom node. Very, very good. You need to install the custom nodes, my friend. Install your custom nodes, my friend.
So is that node a model?
There is a model for. There's a node for the model.
How big was the model?
I don't know.
Don't know yet.
Well, I'm not doing all this stuff right this second. Oh, this is only. How big is this model? Oh, about a gig. About a gigabyte, baby.
A gigabyte?
Jace. Okay. And okay, 40 out of 50. Okay, we're cooking. Be cooking a little bit. All right, so while we're doing that, actually no, Mikus. Is Mikus on right now?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I'm gonna hit you up in like an hour and a half or so. I don't know if you're gonna be around or not, but I definitely want to show you some stuff, and I want to see if you can maybe help me out with the one little thing. And then if it works, I'm gonna just push the shit to GitHub. Because it works now. I just can't get it to work with Olama. Yo, thank you. Yo, who that? I'm not gonna blow you up your spot. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. 42 out of 50, baby. All right. That's what I'm talking about. You know what? I'll install this. I'll invite this guy. There you go. You have a special invite, my friend. Thank you very good. You're the best, and you make me feel good and special and warm inside. You make me feel very warm inside. After restarting Comfy UI, please refresh the browser. Okay, that's fine. That's correct. Oh wow! Oh, so this is really nice. Comfy UI is incredibly fantastic. If you don't know how to use it, that's my fault because I never made the YouTube video. I apologize. That will come out at some point. I don't know if other people have done it. I don't really care. I'm not watching anything, and I'm going to do it, and then it's going to be worse than theirs, but I'm going to give you little secret tips. Secret sexy tips on how to use Comfy UI.
Yeah, you got to start as like a stupid person and just show how to install it, and then like how do you get the max out of it.
Okay, so like I would have loved to have done this like 2 months ago, starting with Open Devon, but it's just... Like yesterday, I was doing Comfy UI and I couldn't, like PyTorch wasn't working. I was on with Mikus and Mikus was trying to help. Like I couldn't, it just wouldn't start. Meanwhile, I'm trying to get my coding to work with Olama, and Olama has a bug every 3 days with the AMD. So it's like, that shit just sometimes doesn't work. Right now, I think it is working. Let's just double check. Hey, it looks like see, that's good. My inference server at the moment is working incredibly well. Like I literally just I didn't check anything today. I probably restarted the server at some point. I said test and it gave me back information. However, my coding software... Oh, you know what we should do? Let's try this. Let's try this right now. Because if I use Grok, which I do all the time, and I just give it 100 lines of code, it'll eat it. It eats it. And it says, and it remembers it. I gotta admit, I was talking a lot of shit on Grok, and I've wrote most of my Python application with Grok. It seems like it's not getting some things, and so I'd really like to use Quencoder. Huh?
Hell yeah.
I talked a lot of shit on Grok, and then I haven't been streaming because I've just been using Grok for the past 2 weeks. Like,
That's
just
good,
trying.
though. You're
Yeah, it's really good.
You're bootstrapping off of Grok.
I got my Grok straps on.
You grabbed him by the Grok strap.
Yeah. My Grok strap. Okay, so if I hit test here, this should work. Thinking undefined echo test. Okay, print echo test. Okay, cool. Thank you. Now if I do this, explain the code to me. It's my timeout. Let's see if it's a thing. Python. Work. If you work, I'd be really happy, by the way. I'm just saying this. All right, we got 100%.
Where's Quen running on another server?
This is my inference server. This is Kamala. This is what Kamala has brought us.
Kamala.
Kamala, Kamala. This is your Kamala, everyone. Kamala.
I'm telling you, Joe, she couldn't make it.
You don't like Kamala. You like Khabib. It doesn't make any sense. I fucking love that. Oh, by the way, Trump is probably going to be at the UFC tonight. I'm so happy about that. John Jones is fighting Stipe Miocic. This is essentially the equivalent of Jake Paul fighting fucking Mike Tyson. But anyway, Bo Nickel is fighting, and Trump really likes Bo Nickel. I don't understand where all that comes from. I'm really happy about that, though. And Trump is probably going to he'll probably be in the arena tonight. He'll probably be at the entire fucking UFC. President-elect Donald Trump, ex-president, and future president Donald Trump will probably be at the UFC chilling with Dana fucking White. And watching John Jones and Stipe fucking punch each other in the face. Attitude era, baby. And they're gonna. I heard at the end of the UFC, they're gonna form a human tower and they're gonna do suckets to the entire audience. I'm so excited. All right. The other little thing I do is I keep hitting return during this, and I think that little bit you would think doesn't matter, and it does fuck up the compute here and there. But I have to make sure that the console is running, because when you Alt Tab in Windows Terminal, for some reason it'll pause it, and I wonder if you can turn that off.
Can you tell Kamala to stream the results so you can get something back?
She's streaming this right now. Kamala.
Well, why you see it?
What do you want to see?
The tokens come in. I want to see them come in.
It doesn't happen as it. You can see tokens. Okay, hold on. My computer's gonna crash. As long as I don't black screen, we're usually okay. You can see tokens like this. So I'm getting 219 tokens per second. Response tokens 6.75 tokens per second. Prop tokens 219 per second. That's because there wasn't that many tokens that came out, I guess.
Yeah, but why doesn't this app show you the stream come in?
Because I just gave it a shit ton of context. It hasn't responded yet. That's like, it actually has to compute all this stuff.
Hello.
Hello. I think it could also have just crashed. I don't know. This is the same issue I'm running into Twinny. The other thing is that I'm running this behind an Nginx web server, which is unnecessary, but like, it's also correct. Like,
I have mine in front of. I have Caddy in front of mine. I don't think that's a problem.
What is Caddy?
It's like Nginx.
Whatever. Yeah, I'm just using reverse proxy to connect to this, but you don't actually have to do that. And in theory, it doesn't really work with some of the stuff, so you don't really actually want to do that. Like I have a problem using reverse proxy with Twinny, so I actually just go over the port with HTTP and I'm not. It's not behind SSL anyway. Like I'm not actually. The intent for me currently isn't.
How's it going?
What's up?
And good morning.
Who is talking? Borsch?
Christ.
We got
was talking.
people
Oh.
in the room.
Oh, but Borsch is here too. Okay. What's up? What's up, boys?
Yeah. Hello.
Kill. Good to see y'all.
Hold on, my headphones.
I'm streaming right now on Twitch, just so you guys know.
Cool. Yeah, I was gonna ask if you guys are talking about something private or if you guys are just vibing here.
No, you're good. I'm happy to. I'm glad you guys dropped in.
Nice, yeah.
Borsch, you don't know Mikus? Oh, he just left. Oh no, he's here.
I'm here.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Hello, Mikus.
Oh.
How goes it?
Okay, Mikus doesn't like you. That's it. You lost. No more tries for you.
Yeah, I should try some other question.
How are we doing on this? So
Oh
I fucking froze.
Getty is such a hater.
Getty is hating on you too?
There you go.
Yes, middle finger emoji.
Dude.
Getty
Hell
is
yeah,
hated
dude.
on so many people. like that's crazy, Nikos, that I just met you, but we both already know Getty.
Yeah, Getty's #1 hater in the world.
He is a hater.
Getty is getting on my nerves.
I haven't muted in all my Discords. I feel kind of bad. I feel bad saying that like out loud to the world, the universe, but yeah, he's really rude. He said shit about he was like trying to shit on me for being an American. I was like, I'm not gonna do this with you. Like I can't do this in the Hugging Face Discord. I'll talk shit about it on my Twitch. But like I don't want to like go into like a professional atmosphere and then have Getty be like
Noah's ready in chat. Oh dear lord.
I mean, I let him have free speech in my server, but he doesn't say anything because he knows that last time he said something about me, I bitched him the fuck out.
Yeah,
so I don't think he's gonna do it again. I don't like silence him. He has full free speech. He could be talking shit behind my back all day.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
No, that's the mentality I try to keep, but I'm not doing that with the water pistols. I'm just not gonna invite people in here. If like I don't like them, I'm just gonna kick them out. I don't want.
Yeah. No, that's nice.
I want people.
That's a good way.
I want people that I don't agree with to be here. But if you're a fucking douche, then I don't want you to be here.
I mean, I've had to kick some people not because they were douches, but because they were like legit scammers.
That
like,
too, yeah.
Like legit, I had a wave of like this one guy. He kept joining back on different Discord accounts and like trying to like spam people and scam them, and like it was like really weird. Like he had like 5 Discord accounts.
Yeah, that's well. They were gonna do a lot of. Again, he's not talking shit there. He's actually just kind of giving you.
Yeah.
like-
maybe he's got good advice today.
He's kind of trolling you a little bit, but he's not giving you that much of shit. That is an interesting setup. It's also not the smallest I've seen though. So this just crashed, which is really what I was hoping that didn't happen, but it did. So I don't know how to fix this now. I feel like it'll never work again. Unknown function, THP variable subclass deallocation of object, something in the memory or something. libtorch python.so. I think SO stands for suck it. Terminate after instance of C10 error. So basically, you are a bitch. I think but do I need to refresh?
I just got a DM from Noah. Hold on. What?
He's probably watching this stream. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Would not be surprised
I
at all.
won't block you if you don't block me.
Bro.
I block him right now, dude. Just because he said that.
Hey, muscle.
Yes, sir.
So, I just sent you like a little link there. I was wondering if you've ever heard of this thing called UIT Hub. I just learned about it.
UIT Hub? All right. Okay.
So-
Can we not use the server to dox all of our hate? Like, I agree with all of this, and they're just not in this Discord for those reasons. I just don't want to highlight all that to everybody else. Like, I don't want to make this like a dramatic server. But yes and yes. Like, I feel you on that. And also, like, fucking, if he was just cool. Oh, look at the sun here.
So you might really like this, Muscles.
Put it in
You might already
the-
know about it. Sure.
Thing, yeah. So the other thing is because I don't like looking at private messages on stream. That's why I have everybody post the shit in the general.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
It's just a weird link because you're gonna have to change it, but I'll explain it here. So I'll drop it. I'll drop it in general, I guess, and I'll just write an explanation.
Easily ask your LLM coding questions. That is the okay. Hold on. This is the worst brand naming I've ever seen. It just it went from GitHub to YouTube. Have you ever used YouTube before?
Yeah, just 1 second. I'm writing out a message.
Powered by GitHub, but not affiliated. Okay.
I'm trying to explain it to you in the chat. I just need time.
Oh, this is actually fantastic. Oh yeah.
You already figured it out.
Yeah, I
So
get it.
You take an existing repo and
Yeah.
just replace your repo name with UitHub.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
like it will show you all the code in the repo and the file structure.
Right, and so I have this
You can do it
locally
with
right
You
now.
can do an API. You can do it with an API. So they have an API that you can use to pull from.
Right, I have this essentially locally right now.
So what, you like pull down the repo first and
Yes.
then you scrape it?
Yeah, and it just becomes part of. That's what I was doing with the RAG database. So like this isn't that, but essentially.
This is just cool that it's an API that is like
That is
public.
actually cool.
No, this is really good too because it's hard to get it to download stuff directly from. It is hard to do the entire project. Like when you try to explain it to the AI, like if I just give it a link, it doesn't like the tooling doesn't necessarily know. Okay, go to the link, download the entire project, and it's a Git project. It doesn't understand that necessarily. So this is designed for that. This is very useful. Yeah.
What I want to use this for is reading the Olama documentation and teaching my agent how to, like, basically, like, when people download my chatbot, I want them to be able to ask it how Olama works, and I want it to look up from the Olama repo and actually read the documentation to the users through the agent.
Yeah, that's what I have right now with embeddings. That is a RAG. You just described RAG.
But I want.
That
I mean,
is
there's a lot of
that.
different reasons
No, that
you would
is
want
RAG.
it.
You
I guess
just.
my-
But
my
that's what
first
RAG is.
Use case is I want to use it to teach, people Olama. Like I want my chatbot to be like. It will literally reference from the Olama docs, and you could be like, "How do I do?"
You are
Olama
100%
streaming?
describing RAG. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You use the embedding database, your ChromaDB, which takes those documents, feeds them in the ChromaDB. You ask it a specific question, and it uses the contextualization of the RAG or of the ChromaDB to give you back an answer, based on the LLM's model of like structuring reasoning.
I think I'm gonna be adding ChromaDB today or tomorrow or something.
And so I use. So we'll do this again for the 9,000th time. Oh shit! It worked. Let's go. Okay, so I just fed it like 40,000 characters, and it just explained my code to me. So we'll explain my code. And so also what I have, so let's do the fucking full thing right now. You guys, I can't.
But here's the thing about RAG and Chroma. It's still just grabbing you tokens that it's putting in the context window. It's just grabbing you ones that are semantically similar.
Yes, and then it's using the best possible. It's just going through that data. But with RAG also, you can be like, I want this specific document. Like it'll highlight specific documents, and then use those documents as the context. So like if I want, I could use documentation and I could use Python, like the actual Python itself, and I can have it. It'll know.
Parts of the
No, it takes.
or does
It scrapes the documents and converts the information into vector.
And that's how it compresses it.
It's exactly. So it's a MySQL database for LLMs. I've been trying to explain this for like fucking months to you guys.
I mean, I've been kind of understanding, but I haven't been building.
For a couple years now. So like.
Okay.
I get you. So what's
No, you.
cool,
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. So like, what's cool about it is like, You can do all that. I also was playing with Pinecone, which is like a hosted version, so you don't have to have like from like locally. But the question is like, how do you break up your documents properly? Like, if you have too many documents, if you use the same database, won't it get confused when it's trying to do?
Right. So if you are using something like OpenWebUI, you can use hashtags.
But how does it separate the documents inside of it?
Because of the hashtags.
That's all? Just using these hashtags?
Yeah, no, that's it. That's the reason why. Sorry, I'm done. That's really retarded. Yeah, no, it's because it has everything like linked to the like identifier. Like every single document is linked to an identifier. And then you can actually just use the actual file path. My problem that I'm having at the moment is that my embedding software that I use with Twinny, they don't use the same embedding format. So if I wanted to actually use the embeddings from my OpenWebUI, I don't know if if it talks the same language. I have to talk to the Twinny developer. Eventually, if he comes into my Twitch stream and then starts asking me questions, I'm gonna ask him that. But he doesn't use OpenWebUI. A lot of people don't use OpenWebUI, and it's because you suck. You need to start using OpenWebUI and listen to me. I've been trying to fucking tell you guys this for fucking months, and no one listens, and I'm right. So you have to just get over it. The reason why you want to use OpenWebUI is because it has a fucking API token that you can use for agents, and you can give that out to people. So all you guys who are making fucking chatbots for your fucking models for no reason, because Hugging Face does this already. Yeah, well, if you want to actually turn it into a product, you can do that with OpenWebUI. Okay? Are we all on the same page now?
I mean,
no.
I don't think you have to use OpenWebUI because it is specifically.
I hate you. I'm going to ban you.
What would you do? What would you do if you wanted to make a chatbot with C++?
I would use llama.cpp.
Yeah, so you don't need OpenWebUI all the time.
Why is my camera being weird? Oh.
OpenWebUI is a good tool for people getting into it, but if you want to build like a C++ program or like something crazy,
Borsch, you have never used OpenWebUI, and you're telling me like you have some authority here.
So
and I gotta be honest, like I'm not gonna like I'm being nice about it in the Olama Discord and the other Discords. We're not in the safe place now. Like now I can be honest with you about things. So it's like, really, you should just fucking download OpenWebUI and then look at it. Because you have not done this yet.
I haven't done it yet.
Nobody has done this yet because you asked me the same questions.
It broke. And I'm gonna download it right now, but
if another fucking person tells me why OpenWebUI isn't appropriate for something and they've never fucking even used it, I'm gonna take this gun and I'm gonna point it this way. Okay? Oh my god.
Downloaded doesn't mean I haven't used it.
I don't care. It's not I'm literally not being that serious. Like my point, I'm making a very general assumption here. Like Foxhop knows about ChromaDB. I don't know shit about fucking anything. I just know that all this works and I know how to make it work because I do fucking system administration and I fucking live in Linux fucking terminal windows. And that's how you get everything to work properly. The reason why I know so much about AI is because all of the documentation goes, by the way, this project will work with this. So the first thing I fucking did was download the other project that the thing works with and see if they work together. That's just my natural inclination. And so I have a really nice inference server that does like fucking OpenWebUI, and I can actually, if I had an agentic type of application, I could actually like give out different API tokens or API keys to all of the different agents that actually use different models, and this actually does all that already. But you would know this if you actually downloaded it once and looked at the application. But you haven't.
I just said that I have downloaded
but
it. I don't have it currently downloaded. It broke. I have to run it.
Do you see this? Do you see how I'm pointing this so aggravatedly?
I will download it and I will use it.
I will make a video because I really what I should do is make a YouTube video, and instead of like bitching at everybody, it should be like, hey guys, look at my YouTube video, and that would be the best way to do it. instead of being like an idiot. So I'm gonna do that at some point, but not like what you just said. It doesn't always work. Things break and things get fucked up, and it's very difficult to host all this stuff. So yes, like it's not easy. It's not easy at all. But you have to, all I'm saying is that OpenWebUI does a lot of what you guys keep trying to do. And then you guys tell me that's not what's happening, and I know that it is what's happening because I'm actively doing it. Like, you guys keep explaining exactly what I'm doing, and I'm like, hey guys, I do this, and then no one listens to me. But this is also 3 months ago at this point.
Yeah, so like OpenWebUI, you were just showing it off, and it doesn't stream the tokens to your front end. That's annoying.
What do you mean stream the tokens to your front end?
We're seeing like the tokens. We're seeing like how much it was computing.
You can ask the API to do that. You have to do an API request. Like, how are you interacting with your LLM? Is the question. And so if you ask it how many tokens are in the like header, it'll give you that information. I think. I could be wrong. I might be wrong about that, but I'm assuming that that information would be metadata that you could scrape.
I mean, like, it should be streaming you the words as soon as it gets, like, it figures out the first word, it should be giving you that.
That's not how it works. You have to do, it does do that. It has to do some computation first.
So your first token, your time to first token is kind of slow then.
I just fed it 40,000 characters. Yeah, it should be. On a fucking graphics card from 2019. I think I'm doing all right.
But, okay, so it eventually started streaming you to the front end?
If I had a better computer, yeah, I mean, like, this shit, yeah, it would be instantaneous. But it's like, I wasn't even sure if that was going to work. My problem right now is I'm trying to do this stuff with Twinny, and it's timing out because exactly what you're saying. It's taking too fucking long. Like, I'm feeding it 40,000 characters, and it's like, I'm not getting a response. But it needs to just chill for a second.
My context window is only 16, so I can't complain. That's a lot of tokens.
Wait a second, and you're having that much, like, look it. So if I look at test, you'll see it streams. See,
Sorry,
test response. Here's a simple test response. Markdown, bash. It's as it's coming in, it's happening. That was instantaneous, and this is with my API of OpenWebUI. Now, if I feed 40,000 characters into this interface, which connects to OpenWebUI, it'll give me an error. That I just put in a ticket for. If I put in that same 40,000 characters directly into OpenWebUI, it worked. So that's good. That we've now figured out that there's at least some error with either my Nginx or Twinny. And so I just let them know that, and then the cycle continues. And we rinse and repeat, and we're coding over here. Okay? Okay, everyone?
Sounds good. We worked through it.
Working through it. We're cooking and we're working through it. What time is it? I'm gonna be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk. Boris, by the way, I'm not coming down on you, bro. I don't know. Like every time I joke around, I feel like you take it really personally.
I just feel like a stupid idiot. I'm gonna download.
Thank you.
This OpenWebUI thing.
Yeah, it's really. Because I just want you to download it. That's like I've been telling that to everybody for fucking months. Really. Like I said that this is how. Like the reason why fucking what's his name doesn't like me is because I told him to download OpenWebUI. The mermaid guy. What's his name? Fucking I forget his name now. But the smart dude that was doing all the mermaid shit with mermaid charts with Claude like 3 months ago.
Fifi?
Yes. He doesn't like me because I told him to download OpenWebUI, and I was like, this is what embeddings are. He's like, no, I have embeddings. I know what embeddings. It's like, no. This isn't RAG. This isn't embeddings. You're making shit up. You don't understand the concept. This is what it is. It's an application you can download right now. It's actually written in JavaScript, and he could write. I was trying to get him to help me with the mermaid shit, and like he wasn't. I don't know.
I just know a lot of people that are building their own ChromaDB and their own RAG.
You should have some understanding of it and some mastery of it. Like, what's his name the other day? He was in the Olama Discord with us. He was really smart, but he said some shit to me that he kept making comments about MAGA to me, and I was like, dude, shut up.
Yeah, I don't like the drama.
Fuck up, guy.
I don't like people talking for other people.
Right.
I don't like to talk for other people. I do it only when I have to, like
describe context.
Or like with my parents or my family, with them it's a little more physical, like, oh, you know, mom wants me to do this or like whatever, you know, it's like, oh, a real thing, rather than like online here, it's just all drama because there is no physicality. It's like, oh, I'm going over to this guy's house or whatever, you know, it's like all online thought space. There's no like, oh, you know, I mean, I can drop you a file, and so that's where it comes in, is like when you talk for other people, like sometimes I'll be like, oh, you know, someone was trying to get this, do you think you could send me this? But like, I try not to talk for other people because it's end up bad.
I'm just noticing a lot of times it happens with political shit. Like, this is the reason why, like, I don't really want Noah in here. It's because, like, he made claims about my politics, and it's like, I don't even know why you would do that in the first place, and they were false. But, like, he was trying to, like, make it seem like I'm bad and he's good because of a political thing, and it's like, dude, I don't want to do that. I don't want that to become part of my AI discussion on shit. Which, if you do that in the Olama Discord, I either have to leave or whatever, because, like, I am too comfortable in there as it is at this point. Like, I even tell mods to go fuck off. Like, it's not good.
I prefer scientific thoughts.
Alex Jones was right about everything.
Logic over it.
Alex Jones is right. I'm getting an Alex Jones tattoo.
I think it's like Elon Musk, though, like the first principles, he tries to do that even though he's not great at it. I think first principles is where I'm at. Like, try to break things down scientifically and like using natural law.
I think truth is a really like subjective concept for a lot of people. But when you try to, like, you should always be open to being wrong and being like ignorant of some things or like assuming some principles or whatever. Like, you should always be open to like recalibrating your ideas on things. That's like the main thing for me. But like, I think also acknowledge that like everybody's truth is not going to be the same. Like, what I think about something is not going to be the same as somebody else, ever, almost ever. Like, no two people are ever on the same page about anything. We can kind of describe concepts that like relate us to the same idea, and maybe that's that Ruliad.
Yeah, we all have our own Ruliads, and they're based on training
you can't
data of our lives, like our own perspectives. Everything's relative. Like,
the Ruliad exists outside of the interpretation, but how do you get to that Ruliad? You have to have an interpretation.
All of our interpretations are different and come from different angles in the like 10-dimensional vector space, right? Like, we're all starting from different initial inputs in that vector space.
I'm a vector.
Essentially, a lot of them.
I'm a little vector. You can't tell me
a lot of vectors.
I'm a dirty little vector. What are you gonna do about it?
Just reminds me of Vector from Despicable Me.
I'm a little vector. You're gonna stuff me in your little Chroma DB?
I mean, video games, vectors, man. That's just vectors. Turtles all the way down.
Yes. Oh, okay, let me be right back. I'm gonna have to go soon. Let me be right back.
I might be gone when you get back, because I'm probably gonna do some stuff. I gotta go outside. I think you left already.
Yep, he's gone.
Yeah, I gotta go do some yard work and stuff outside. But let him know that I'll download OpenWebUI. I need to set it up in Docker. Docker's a pain.
I'm gonna show my app later in the general chat just to annoy him.
Yeah.
Yep, it's gonna be great. But I'll also install his so that he feels like there's a compromise.
Yeah, I mean, if you understand Docker, I might ask you some questions if that's cool. I suck at Docker. And I know that in order to set up OpenWebUI, you need to use Docker. And I think we're supposed to be doing that for like all of our tools. Like,
Docker is pretty legit. Yeah, I'm deep in like all topics of computer science, so yeah, that's part of my tool belt is Docker and all that crap, so I can help.
Nice. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'll be back in here maybe later or tomorrow or something.
Who's good at Go?
Not me.
Okay, so let me just get a little head count here also. Borsch, you do Python?
I do Python. I can do other stuff. I can do C++. I can do Next.js. I can do Bash and Bat, and I can do some other stuff. I'm sure I could learn something if I needed to. I've been thinking about trying out Rust and Swift. I'll learn Swift.
But okay, so your primary is Python though, yeah?
And C++.
Oh, and C++.
I don't use it that much, but I know it quite a bit. I have like college experience with it, right? But I don't use it. I should.
You should. You should probably whip up an instance of Unreal. Unreal is all C++.
Yeah, I was trying to make a game engine for AI that was gonna be something cool. I don't know. There's a lot of things.
Did you see that mesh thing I linked? If you scroll up now, it's gonna be a little bit difficult to find it, but Llama Mesh, it's by NVIDIA. NVIDIA presents Llama Mesh. It literally is a LLM that makes 3D models.
Yeah, that's neat. I'll check that.
Yeah. That's like brand new. I'm trying to get Namrog back in here. I don't know if he's gonna come in or not. I don't know. I don't think he likes my politics, and I think that, but he likes me. But whatever. I don't think he wants to be in here because of the Trump thing. I don't care.
I think. I don't know.
But if you have to have a Trump tattoo if you want to come in here now, that's the other.
It shouldn't matter that Trump is he's gonna be the president. You know.
What is the script? Okay, so this is.
I gotta head out.
All right.
I gotta do some yard. I might be back. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm gonna head off for a little bit in like 10-15 minutes here, but then I'm gonna be trying to do some coding in the Discord if you guys are gonna be around. We can all code together.
Yeah, I've got a lot of code to write. Got to download the Opal Web UI as well.
Yeah, if you guys want, I'll help. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll record a video while you guys are setting it up, and that way I can answer the questions as they're kind of doing it.
I think a lot of it's gonna be the Docker stuff, but
I don't use the Docker, so that's the other thing.
You don't use the Docker?
No. I have an inference server. It's if you run Docker, everything takes up extra memory and resources and shit. You end up downloading 50 versions of PyTorch.
Getty told me I have to put everything in Docker.
Yeah, because Getty's a fucking retard, so yeah. That sounds just right.
I'm sorry. We can talk
That just sounded funny. I really don't even think that. I think he's actually very smart. I just don't necessarily like him, but and also I don't really think Docker's that bad. I just that was the perfect time to say that.
Yeah. All right, man. Yeah, I'll hop in here and try and talk to them. So.
All right. I like this. I like what's happening right now. I gotta be honest.
It was good chat.
This is good. This is exactly what I wanted to happen here. So this is great.
Devin to build nice.
To build up, I'm gonna try to write a script like Devin. Devin, open Devin or me like Devin?
Oh, I mean no. I mean you know, like Devin, like the stupid bot that just feeds in the source code constantly.
So I use the reason why I got into all the embeddings things is because I use this thing called OpenDevin, but that changed their name to OpenHands.
OpenHands doesn't work for me.
So we're gonna talk about that because the main thing is that it doesn't fucking work for anybody doing local, and I know why. So, but I would like to get involved in that project seriously, and I don't have traditional experience. That being said,
screen share my full ass screen real quick.
They made me not really want to work on the project, but it's like I feel like I have the key to this. So we're like the whole Quen 2 getting everything to work, making a YouTube video and all this stuff. They didn't do anything. I just like I don't really want to put a bunch of time and effort into making all this shit work offline if I'm not in the mix here. You know what I mean?
Hold on. How do I show what I have in Docker? What do I have downloaded in Docker? Is there a way to check?
How do you download what's in Docker?
Hold on. No, how do I check projects that are
Like things you've already downloaded.
Yep, I'll just run
Docker
some-
desktop?
It's Docker. It's Docker ls.
Oh, it
Or
lists.
Docker.
List, yeah. Well, doesn't that list containers? I don't know. It might be Docker container list or Docker. There's different ones, actually, I think.
There's images too.
Yeah, there's image list, container list, and then there's...
For me, Open Devon never works. Like,
Store
it
volume
makes
list.
a project, but I can't view it. I can't even view it through this thing.
So this is another thing. So aside from the front end, I don't run it with Docker. And that is an
Yeah.
issue, but it's better on resources. But the Docker thing, you have to make sure the Docker drive gets mounted. And then if you want, you should be able to hook up your VS Code to it. The thing that doesn't make sense, and I could never get a good answer from them, is that which way is it mounting? Are you mounting the Docker image to the local, or are you mounting the local image to the Docker? And essentially, it's the same idea. But you're like, if you feed in documents through your local folder, does that work, or does that? Some things didn't make sense. I've never gotten a consistent answer, and the major problem that they have, it's twofold. Oh, this is the other thing with let me a disclaimer, full disclaimer. Open Web UI does not have light LLM compatibility. So if you're trying to do agentic shit, it's a big fucking problem. Because you need that API for a lot of things. So if you're trying to do like Aider or OpenHands, you actually need to run another server on top of it to interact with Open Web UI, which then interacts with Olama. What the fuck are we doing here? That's because Open Web UI took away their light LLM stuff, whatever. It's a separate project now. They recommend doing it separately. I don't even know if this is fully compatible anymore. And then when you ask people in Open Web UI, they get kind of confrontational because like, oh, we don't need to support this. But it's like, no, you just need to, you don't need to support an application. You just need to support the API. And they did, and then they don't. But why? And then if they do support an API and it's not the light LLM API, then what's the alternative? Because then we can just work around it. We can fix it. But then what's the answer? But then sometimes just asking the basic question, you get a little confrontation because they're like, oh, OpenHands isn't supposed to work with Open Web UI. And you're like, well, why? It's just embedding vectors in a ChromaDB. What's the big deal? And then you ask me like, why does 20 not work with Open Web UI? It's like, oh, well, you should just use Continue, and we don't support all this stuff. It's like, okay, all right. I have to do a little extra research here. So anything you're going to do with agents most likely will have light LLM. That's not going to work directly with the Open Web UI API key necessarily. And why I got into this, because we're talking about OpenHands.
Ladies and gentlemen,
you need light
boys
LLM.
and girls.
What's up?
What's up, dude? What are you guys up to?
I'm just about to wrap
Is
up
it-
my stream.
Is this mini condo? Are you doing mini condos?
No.
Dude, I can't even get that installed, bro. You guys are like 10 years ahead of me.
Dude, honestly, you're doing yourself a favor by not installing Mini Conda. You don't need Conda.
What do I need, bro?
Python.
So I bought a book on TensorFlow, and it made me cry. I like TensorFlow. I was trying to get into PyTorch, but I don't know Python, so I need to learn Python to do PyTorch. No, Python to do TensorFlow. There it is.
No. You're right. You want PyTorch, not TensorFlow. And PyTorch uses Python, so you got to learn Python. You're right. That's right.
But TensorFlow has nice.
No one uses TensorFlow.
Nobody uses TensorFlow, and TensorFlow is horrible.
Yeah,
like actually horrible.
What was that? It sounds like he's drowning.
Oh my god.
I'm deaf. Thank you. I gotta turn you down.
Dude, I remember I was going out of town. I was at a Unix course, and I remember I DM'd in the server. You're telling me about auto train? How does that work? I have like 3 servers here. I'm trying to get like my home lab started with my AI stuff.
Brother, you
What is
you come in and ask like the most complicated questions very generally. Like you're like, how does auto train? It's like that is the peak of AI intelligence right now, which it is just spin up an auto train thing, but it's like that's a fucking really big question. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I know.
And like that's good. You're on the right track, but like that's a lot. But I'll definitely like download AutoTrain and try to run it. You need to learn some Python. The main everything you're interested in. So this is the reason why you want PyTorch over. I guess okay. Let me backtrack and I apologize because you don't understand this.
No, full send it, bro. Just full.
No, but you're asking the right questions. The whole TensorFlow versus PyTorch. The reason why we don't use TensorFlow is because everything fucking uses PyTorch. AutoTrain uses PyTorch. So if you had a little background in Python, you would have downloaded this already and just installed it, and you would have been fucking clicking away. So I apologize. Yeah, and that's what you need to do. And so we'll get you there. I've just gauged like where you're at. What you need to do is learn how to use virtual environments like right now and download PyTorch.
Okay.
Yeah, do you have Python installed on whatever machine you have?
I should have it on everything, but I haven't done anything with it.
If you have it, do you have a Linux command line console open right now?
Yeah, on my other machine, but I could
I would say
I could remote into my
right. If you have any type of terminal, all I would say is do CD right into that home directory of yours. Type in Python venv space. Actually, it'll be Python-m venv space .venv. Basically, what you're doing is using the Python to use the module venv, and then that's going to implement the venv, which is a virtual environment, in the folder .venv. That's going to create a virtual environment for you. What Miniconda does, all that shit. Well, it's just virtual environment. We're just venv is virtual environment. It's just a shortening that down.
VIM. Gotcha.
Not Vim. No. VENV. Virtual environment, but we're venv.
Oh, VENV. Okay, got you.
Here, let me type it in. I don't think you got it again. Venv.
Got you, bro.
Yeah, there we go. You want to download this?
As a Bash developer, you're a Python developer.
What's up?
As a Bash developer, you're a Python developer.
I've been doing Python for like basically as long as I've been doing web applications. I just don't know what I'm doing when I do it. I've been really doing Python for like 15 years.
I'm looking.
I think that's what it is. It might be Python 3 point whatever, but oh no, not dev. Sorry. There you go. Try that if you have Linux.
Let me go to RDM.
Fox, we're getting a lot of feedback from you, baby boy.
Sorry, I'll mute.
Bro, it sounds like we're in Gary's mod, bro. I love it, dude. It's like the police when Gordon Freeman tries to like go out there like. Pick up
the combine.
Yeah, pick up the can. Right, well, I'm hopping on YouTube. Let me try it on this computer. This would be easier. Oh my gosh, wrong keyboard.
Okay. What am I doing? I don't really want to run this again because this isn't going to work. It makes me sad. Makes me sad, makes me cry. Did I change any of the inputs? Oh, I did. I restarted the... Right. We refreshed the application. Let's see if that makes a difference, just refreshing. Because maybe it's something that's getting sent from cached information, web cache information. I think that's a possibility. I've had this happen before. That might be the reason why it's not working. Did I paste this in here? Let me...
Wow, I can't believe I didn't have Visual Code Studio installed. That's crazy. I'm scared.
I don't know why when I upload videos. I'll put it in share. Yeah, guys, if you do any Stable Diffusion stuff, feel free to put it in the share thing. That's literally why it exists. I like actually seeing everybody's AI art and stuff.
AI art.
Mm-hmm. I just put a video in there I made.
Alright, let's launch our WSL.
There you go. That's what I like to hear. WSL is the highest form of Linux you can use. I don't want to hear anything else than that. If I
Nah,
ask
bro,
you,
you
do
don't
you use
wanna hear it?
Ubuntu? You go, yeah, as long as I got WSL in there. If I ask you, do you use CentOS? Just say, fuck no. I use Ubuntu with WSL.
Not the use Rail, bro. Rail makes you cry.
If I hear someone say, I use Arch Linux, by the way, I'll say, guess what? No, you don't. You use WSL2 with Ubuntu. And then I'll do this. Oh, my lord. Not anymore, you don't.
Interesting. That command's not working.
Oh, what, apt-get?
No, not apt-get. It's for the VENV thing.
You
Python
probably
for
you
the
need to add you need to install Python virtual environment. You have to make sure you have that package.
Yeah, I gotta do it. Pip is that Python's pip, right? Pip?
Yep, but you want to actually apt-get it if you're using Ubuntu. I think I put it in there because you have to make sure you have the Python 3 package. So it's called, I think it's either called Python 3. Then
Python 3 full, right?
No, it would be Python 3-venv, I think. Pip install or apt install because you're installing the actual package. It's not a pip package. It's a system package. If I'm correct, I hope I'm not incorrect about that. I think that is correct off the top of my head. I'm doing this off the top of my head, by the way. So sometimes.
You good?
Yeah.
Ew, I forgot my. I haven't been on my Unix box. Oh wow, I figured out the password. Nice.
Very nice.
Wildcat. Oh, boy. This Unix class I was in was pretty fun. I learned a lot about Unix.
Proportion disabled. Yes. I'm turning you up now.
Okay.
Wow, yeah, it's night and day. Much better. Okay, we'll try the same prompt again. It's probably not going to work. Let's also change the C just in case this has something to do with it.
Let's do sudo apt install Nala. Nala is the bee's knees.
Vid to vid. Oh, I can do video to video with this. Oh, yeah. So there's a lot, and then I have Tor trajectory in here too. So that's the other thing I want to get into. But I'm just Tor. It's supposed to be like you put in like key marks, whatever they are, what the fuck are they called? When you're doing animation.
Keyframes.
Keyframe. Thank you. There we go. You can put in keyframes on a spline, and then it'll fucking do it in that. It'll like do motion in that area.
Does this work? Does my building function work? Handle underscore building dot. Yeah, that's it. Let's see. Yep.
All right, we changed some minor things here at randomized last second. That's okay. This will take about 40 minutes, but you know what? That's all right. I'm gonna have to go in about 10. So
Okay,
our
let's see
Quen 2
how
is
it's-
working. Let's see what he said in here. Let's look at the new Alama that got released too. Let's see what happened in the patch
How
notes.
brainwashed is it?
What?
The new llama? Can you ask it some like wild off the wall questions?
Most of that stuff you can just system prompt out. Like it's not like you don't have to obliterate models in my opinion for the most part. I might be really wrong about this. Like I haven't really messed with like severely jailbroken AIs that like do shit that I would just think I can't. There has been a scenario where the AI is really like, I can't give you this information. The only time it doesn't give me information, it's like I want confidential proprietary information about Google. Like I'll ask that to Gemma, and it's like I won't do that. I'm not going to do that under circumstances. Like in general, it'll just
Gemma, I hate you. Just start yelling at Gemma.
There's definitely a lot of information inside of the model though that it understands. Like it's not going to tell you specifics about something, but if you asked it to hallucinate a confidential document, it probably would be. If you asked it to fake a document, not show you what a document's like, it would probably give you real information mixed in.
There's a tool on what's it called? There it is, already installed. There was dang it, what am I trying to say? There was this tool I found called Orange 3 or something like that. It like lets you see the neural network, the neurons getting built and weights and stuff. But
yeah, there's a couple tools I've seen. I want to try that. I haven't tried any of that stuff yet.
let me drop it, but I can't. I suck at figuring it out. It's called Orange Data Mining. Like they give me the little package and it says install it. And I'm like,
oh yeah, let me please link whatever you're talking about because I'll help you out with that.
Dude, I suck, dude.
Orange, what is it called?
There it is. I dropped it in chat.
Thank you. Oh, which chat? If you don't,
here in general, VC.
put it in the other general chat if you don't mind, just so I don't
Got
if it's stuff like that. Yeah, and in general too, if you guys like, I don't mind if you guys send me personal stuff, but in general, I just forget to look at my Discord because I don't like looking at personal conversations while I'm streaming because sometimes I say shit to people that like they might not want it public or whatever. So I don't really look at my Discord personal messages, particularly when I'm streaming, and then I just forget.
Let's see. This is gonna work on Windows. Let's see.
Portable Orange Data Mining. Okay. But if you do have anything you want to share, like I really appreciate if you put that stuff in the general chat because okay, this is awesome. I could definitely get this to work right now. So
Yeah,
what?
dude,
Conda and Python virtual environments are the same thing, except Conda adds like system packages to it. So if you're familiar with like apt, it's essentially like Conda does environments with apt also.
So you're able to build the virtual environments, and they won't contaminate each other. You're able to put different packages on there if you want to give like a tool access to do some crap.
Basic Python works like this, right? But then Conda makes it so you can add like drivers to the virtual environment. So if you want to run like different versions of like CUDA toolkit or something, you could also do that. Now, the problem is that people have just made it like they've normalized using Conda just to download CUDA toolkit, and that's completely stupid. You don't need to do that. Yeah. And then there's a company that like started using Conda, and then Conda was like, by the way, you have to pay us $50 million. And so like I don't tell anyone to use Conda at all because I don't know what the fuck that scam is. Like it has to do with NVIDIA. Conda is basically a way for like NVIDIA to commercialize Python, I think, in their own format. I think that's what it is.
But dude, they have like the industry by the nutsack, but
they did. They had it by the nutsack.
Yeah, there's other vendors now, right? You could use other AI models with other graphics cards now, right?
You could have always done that, but every day it changes. Every day it gets a little bit more and more out of NVIDIA's hands. NVIDIA's hit its peak already, and like they're gonna have some shit that's gonna be better than everyone else, but they're not changing the way they're doing graphics cards. And this is actually good for like multiple reasons. Like in the event we hit a fucking wall with AI or something like that, like they don't have to worry about whether or not their graphics cards are gonna be like applicable to other products down the line. So that's one thing. But like other companies are coming up with better ways to do what NVIDIA is doing. Like Google is like a better version of a graphics card. Like the TPU is a better version of a like GPU that
for AI, yeah.
For AI. But the problem is that like, is it like investing in that product doesn't make sense because like it's actually more expensive to buy it. Like in theory, if you produce the same amount, the TPU would be cheaper. But like no one's buying fucking TPUs for their home computing system. They don't even know what a fucking TPU is. Everybody wants NVIDIA because NVIDIA GPUs run every fucking game in the world.
Yep.
Dude, imagine what's it called? I was looking into getting those old crypto miners that people are using, the ant miners. I would wonder if you'd be able to use the ASCII.
No, those are designed for mining.
Yeah, those are applications
similar to a TPU.
But would they be able to solve
No, it's not.
compute compute.
It's an application specific. What is
It's
it called?
kind of garbage.
It's an ASIC.
At this
application
point, it's
specific.
garbage because it's very specific to the problem.
Integrated circuit.
Yep.
There you go.
I get you.
Integrated circuit. Yes, thank you. Right, and but that means like the way that the thing is specifically designed is supposed to work for just like one algorithm. So like if you're doing Bitcoin, it's going to be SHA-256. If you're doing Litecoin, it was going to be script, right? If you're doing SHA-256. If you're doing Ethereum, it's been a bunch of different things. If you're doing Monero, it's been a bunch of different things. And the reason why they do that is they've changed it for a couple different reasons. One, to increase security. That's kind of bullshit. Two, to increase relevance of GPUs and to disincentivize the manufacturing of useless ASIC chips. Like Bitcoin mining chips are essentially useless. Was very, very much in cryptocurrency for a decent time. And everybody thought I was kind of stupid because I kept arguing that like we shouldn't be supporting projects that are using SHA-256. This is useless tech waste. I don't think I was necessarily wrong.
Especially the proof of work bullshit.
No. Proof of work is actually really important, but SHA-256 is kind of retarded.
Well, just proof of work just for proof of work's sake is kind of dumb.
Well, no, you need
compute
that.
Compute something that matters. Don't just like waste cycles to
but that energy used is what creates the value of Bitcoin. Like
I know
it's kind
of dumb.
It's not dumb. It costs. It's called working. Like you need to perform work in order to get value. The work and energy and compute that goes into creating one cryptocurrency coin is that's what proof of work is. You've proven that you've actually put in energy to calculate the fucking the hash.
I know.
So that's the tokenization. That's where the value comes in. We all try to calculate this. That's literally
I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt. I'm trying to launch that. Not launch. Make that virtual environment. And it says Python 3 cannot open file my home directory Unix venv error 2 no such file directory. Do I have to make a directory for the
no, it makes one.
It makes one for you. So if you have the module M, you want to type in Python.
Yep.
-M. Dash, then the letter M. That's going to initiate the module. I think that's what that stands for.
Yeah, it says the command not found. Oh, hold on. I typed in.
And then it's venv. Yeah. Sorry, right? There's a space. Yeah.
Python 3.
Here, are you watching my stream?
Yes, sir.
Let's just do this the most easiest way instead of me trying to fucking mine this shit to you.
I am watching.
All right, so I'm in my home directory, right? Oh, let's make a new directory. So we're gonna make dir penis. CD penis.
Wait, are you? I don't think you're streaming.
No, I'm streaming on Twitch.
Oh shoot! Oh, dude, whoa! It's his face. Oh, let me go to your Twitch. Hold on. Right, he's a YouTuber. I'm scared. He's gonna lock. Hold on, let me go to your Twitch really quick. What the heck happened to my Discord? Alright.
NSA.
I'm actually at the NSA location. A lot of people think that that's just a joke. It's not. It's real.
Yep, just
Actually,
like how
look
your
at the
phone calls with the NSA every night as a debrief.
Yeah, no, I do talk to Elon Musk very often. People think that's a joke too. Talk to Elon Musk about the
you
Joe
into
Rogan.
bed at night too?
I tuck them into bed.
Nice. You're like.
I'm a night owl, so like they like to go to sleep early. I'm cooking.
Are you like the Nightcrawler dude, but like not into the video, the programming version of him?
Basically, like Spider-Man when he does the upside down kiss with Kirsten Dunst. That's me, and then Kirsten Dunst is like Joe Rogan or like Elon Musk or something. I'm doing that with them.
He just gets them on the neck and I made the dir. I got it. The directory made. Yeah, LS.
Okay.
Right. Make dir.
You gotta name it the same way though.
You have to make sure it's
Yeah, dude, I did.
for tutorial purposes. Okay, so then Python M venv And then this part is subjective. I like to do .vem because it makes it into a like hidden folder, and then you're not gonna just see it doing shit.
Yeah,
You don't really want to
do,
fuck with this.
Yeah, you do cd. Yeah, you do cd ... and then you gotta browse through the e-waste.
So if you, then you do LSA, not LSD, you can see we have the Ven folder. LSA will list your hidden folders as well. If I just did LS, it wouldn't show up. So
yeah, it's giving me Python, not that, but I just did a full upgrade and it's showing me. So I the issue's on my side.
So what you might have, the problem is that you have type in Python 3.-m vem.vmv, and then we're gonna maybe download another module in a second. I just want to see if that works. But Python 3, because you're using Python 3, you're not using Python.
Yeah, so Python 3, there it is.
Okay, so you,
right, there we go.
If you want, you could download this because Python 2 is pretty much out of the thing. If you're on Ubuntu, the package is called Python to Python 3, I think. And that means whenever you type in Python, it'll just automatically do Python 3. So let me just see what that is.
Got you. I'm able to get Python now. I was misspelling words. All right, Python 3, VENV. Oh my goodness. All right, let's make that.
That's so funny. I'm teaching people to use fucking Python.
Needing me to get this package.
I love it, dude. Today was a good day. Shout out to you guys for coming and hanging out in the Discord today. This is great. I wanted this. This is excellent.
All right, there we go. All right, now let's try.
And you know what? I feel bad because we all bonded over how much we hate Getty. But you know what?
All right, I see the hidden file now. Double tap LL. Yes, sir. And then CD. Is that
God, dude.
All right, I'm in there like swimwear, right? So I see the .bin, the binary file include library, L for library, lib64, and then python environment.com, BFG.
Oh. Yep, that worked.
You got it?
So
okay.
Your next step is you want to source that environment because you don't have it active yet.
Right.
Got you. So you do source to activate the environment, and then you do deactivate. That's the only thing I know from
Yes.
Python, to source.
Yes.
And then, yeah, deactivate.
So, okay, but you have to make sure you use that file path. And in general, right, if you're inside of the folder, it's going to be source.venv/bin/ was it activate or it's activate, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
But
yes.
you typed source wrong.
I did. Souse. Cool. And so this way you can have multiple virtual environments on your on your desktop, and they can have different. Every time you activate one, that's where you install it. If you just do pip install without activating the virtual environment, it's going to install it to your system packages, which is okay. But like in general, it's not the best practice because a lot of the times the versioning is different. That being said, I use one fucking virtual environment for all of my shit.
Yeah, because with the virtual environment, it's almost like a VM. You're able to keep those projects separate, almost in a sense. But
a lot of times, like something might require transformers like 0.43, and then another project's like, well, we need 0.47 for this one specific thing. And if you use anything below that, it's gonna break this shit. It's like, well, we can't switch ours up because it's gonna break this other shit. So then you have to have two different environments for the same application.
That makes life easy.
It does. But the initial process, especially when it's not explained to you, and I didn't really even understand any of this shit up until a couple weeks ago. I've used it for years. I've literally used all this shit for years. Didn't really understand the process. Used Git for decades. Didn't really understand what I was doing. Still don't. Have no fucking clue really what I'm doing with my Git project, but it's coming along. We're getting there. And it's good times.
I'm launching the orange thingamabob. There it is. He's oh my goodness, this little orange looks really sadistic.
Oh, there you. And so now you're okay. So you're like, how do I run AutoTrain? Pip install AutoTrain Advanced. I gotta go. Bye. Talk to you guys later. Have a nice stream, everyone.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just a Python package. So, and that's like why all that shit's very magical. Because like it really is very easy to set up. I think even OpenWebUI is a pip install, dude.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Like, none of this shit's super complicated. But getting it all to run together and do everything, and then getting your resources matched, and then honestly getting away from just using Python in general is nice. Because Python is just...
Yeah, I am saving up some doll hairs. I'm building a machine learning lab here. Well, I have like 3 servers here at the house, but I was trying to buy like a bulk of Tesla K80s, but I was doing some
Do not
homework
get
on them.
K80s. Please do not get K80s.
Listen, I bought 2 of them, and then I realized the headache trying to... So I was able to put them in my server. Let me show you the headache right here. Hold on. Let me show you the wonderful jerry rigging I have.
Oh, yeah. So, show them server pics. I want to see that.
Hold on, wait. Can you guys see me? I can't see.
Yeah.
Oh, it's popped on another window. Oh, there I am. Hi, everybody. Hi.
What's up, man?
My chromosomes are showing. Alright. So this is the little power cable you gotta get for the K80 to use it. It like sucks.
Oh yeah, no, it's an 8-pin CPU cable.
Yeah.
That's
Yes. It's garbage. Like absolute doo-doo water.
well, you probably have that connector and you didn't realize.
Yeah, but for my server, particularly for my Dell servers, I had to buy these little cables for them because so on the board it supports like you got to push out. It goes through a 6-pin on the board, and then you plug it in, and then you plug this side into a GPU.
Yeah.
So like it got stupid because like there were pinouts online I was trying to use, and they were very untrustworthy to use. Like pinning out the stuff.
Well, here's the other
And I
thing.
was like,
they have the 2 6-pin to 8-pin CPU converters. That's a pretty common thing. Yeah. So you don't have to worry about your pinouts coming out of the PSU, but you do have to put 2 6-pins into 1.8.
I just want to say this one thing, alright? The K80 is notable for having horrible performance because it's similar to the M40, where it's basically just a bunch of GPUs hot glued together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want some actual decent performance for super cheap, mining cards is the way to go.
Yes. No, but hear me out. This is my rebuttal for the K80, right? I'm just buying them for, well, the reason I bought this was one for experimentation, but think of it being like, well, I do a lot of server building and stuff, right? For like load balancing and load clustering. If you were running like high compute stuff, right? And say for instance you had a bulk of machine learning, right? You didn't want to stress out your 4090s, right? Doing this. If you were to have like 12 of these on a bench set up on a machine that just does like the deep learning where you could just offload that stuff, yeah, it's gonna take longer, but you have accuracy by volume with the amount of computate power you have. You know what I mean? Instead of going and spending $1,300 on a on one GPU, you now have a bunch of these K80s that might not do the same performance. I completely understand that, but you have the bulk of the VRAM availability in a sense, and you're not breaking the bank buying like 600 K80s. Like buy like 4 of them and set them up on another machine. Just have them do like.
Can you describe the how much like gigabytes that is? And also, do you know the CUDA cores off the top of your head?
The reason though is that there's a lot of applications you do not want to split the GPU like that. It's not it doesn't really apply. Like you can't use that for Stable Diffusion.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that makes me cry.
Yeah. That's the prop. Like exactly what you're talking about. We're like, Mikus is a really good resource for this. I didn't know that until yesterday, just because he's showing me the pictures that he just bought these mining cards. I also did this with AMD mining cards. So I bought a AMD mining card that had 32 gigabytes on one single die for $150. I guess word got out. They're 500 now. On eBay, yeah. So I'm probably gonna resell my card and buy a fucking iMac. I don't even know at this point.
If you look at my screen share, I'll show you the performance that a 20-euro mining card can get you. 20 euros.
Yeah, and Mikus, we're budget balling here.
Can you tell me the card? Well, that's not cool. Can you? How much gigabyte is it? Okay.
Let me go /buy real quick.
Right, and in theory, Mikus is essentially accomplishing what you're trying to do with that one card. So it's nice because it fits on one lane. But like the reality is that like Mikus' setup is gonna, if he had a right motherboard, because he doesn't at this point, I think. But that would be probably a better way to use that power, because you also have to consider your electricity bill is gonna go up.
Oh wow. Hey, dude, I actually have a NVIDIA P. I have a.
was that
I think
noise?
it's a P4. I got a P4 or something like that.
P4s run I think they have 8 gigs of VRAM.
Yeah, I got it for. I have another server. I got 3 of them. I have a Dell 720 I'm using for. I actually got to get this project started today. I'm caching on Proxmox. I'm caching the and not NVIDIA repos, Linux repos. There it is. I'm gonna host my own private repo to pull from, so I don't have to go through the internet to go update. I mean, yeah, you're gonna go through the internet, but on my LAN, it would be just better for my project, so I could just keep my own healthy cache of information. And I was doing archiving for a while with Internet Archive, and then they got pooped to bed. Yeah, whoever attacked Internet Archive is public enemy number 1 in my book. Like, not saying anything crazy, but like, that's just so sad, dude. Like, some free information is just.
I'm not saying I'm gonna kill him, but I would. All right.
No. I'm not gonna harm him. Oh, no bodily harm. That's just like, foolish, man. Like, you're destroying like people. Like, I was on there like researching stuff for Cisco, networking books for friends, and then like one day I go on there and it's nuked, but it's slowly compiling back together. But it's just like, why would you do that, bro? Like, for a aha funny joke, dude, not cool, bro. Like,
no, but there was a government thing that happened. I saw this recently. Somebody posted some pictures on the Internet Archive or whatever that they just got like a new rack or some shit and everything's up and running. Like, this was like within the last 2 weeks or something. But I also don't know what you're talking about. That was news to me. Like, I didn't know what the drama was. I just saw this picture. I might be confusing things too.
No, they are covering it. They have to go from backups and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they got data hoarders that are doing it. Are you guys soldering chips together on card?
Me?
No, not me.
No, I'm just showing one of these P104. I don't have enough. This is the jankiest setup ever. This is my actual PC, and I'm just.
Stream. I'm out here. I love you guys. I gotta go. Water pistol, baby. Pew, 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 pew. Bye, guys.